On my side. All right,
Yeah, I
we are
don't know how
live,
long.
guys. We are live.
What up?
Monetized or no?
Hey, share this up on your Instagram. Let's get a little bit popping tonight.
Yeah. Are you monetizing it?
Everything's always monetized.
Okay. I just
Automatically. I have my settings to automatically monetize.
okay. Yeah, it's just right now
I
everybody.
gotta mute. I gotta mute.
It's not like it's gonna make
I'll
any.
let the fucking ad
Put
play
that
through. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody's watching a freaking ad right now. So
Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm just gonna let it run.
See, I have ad block, so it automatically is like skips all ads. I don't even play with that stuff.
Well, you're welcome. I just made you a penny.
Ooh, you get rich, son.
Happy
Yeah, we
birthday.
should get Samson in here. Samson, if you guys don't know about that guy, he's the one that sent me all this DC stuff from his store out in Texas.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
That's why I told him, I said, I'll get you in here again and give you a full-on shout-out. And he told me, no, he doesn't want that. And I'm like, just come in, man. Try and help you out a little bit with your channel. Get it blown up some. So what's been going on, y'all?
Yeah.
much freaking dealing
Not
with
a lot, man.
fairings still.
Dude, what now?
It's still dealing with monster fairings.
Oh, dude. Is there any way you could just get some like basic Chinese brand until the ones come in?
Well, the ones that they're sending me, they're literally in San Francisco right now, so they're on their way. But it is just terrible dealing with these people. Terrible.
Yeah, see, it's just sometimes hard to deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just fucking trying to get out. I was looking through all. Obviously, I'm stocking up on motovlogs because winter's coming up and shit.
Yeah.
But so I'm just going through and I'm finding all like ones I did like months ago. I'm like, yeah, I better just push those out there, Like, I mean, they're not like bad motovlogs. It's just ones I've done, a while ago that I'm like I've just let sit because I've been putting out the ones I like, more and whatever. But so the one I'm gonna upload tomorrow technically is my last motovlog about a fight, and that's it.
Yeah, you guys probably got a month left in Chicago, and won't be able to really do much.
Yeah, so something like that, about a month. Well, I mean, I don't know. Last year, It's really weird because you'll get snow in like November, December, but for the last couple of years, we haven't gotten snow until Christmas Day. So I don't know. Well, like snow to stay on the ground until Christmas Day. But last year I rode my bike through a decent chunk of the winter. Besides, like we'll hit the the times where it's negative 10, 20 every day. So I don't ride there in those days, obviously. But if there's no snow on the roadways and it's semi-dry, decently dry, I'll ride my bike. But I'm gonna crank out my dad bought snowmobiles 2 years ago, and I think they're at my sister's house. I don't know. I haven't ridden them, but I might crank those out and get my ATV running, dirt bike running. So hopefully I will still have content.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you have to have some open fields to be able to ride a snowmobile up there. It's kind of like here. It's like everything's private property. You just can't take a dirt bike somewhere unless you know the people.
Yeah, my dad lives about 45 minutes away from me, 30 minutes away from me. So I'm more in like, I mean, like my town, they have like their own downtown, which is kind of looks like a city, a small little city.
Right.
But my dad lives, on the border of like 3 cities, and 2 of them would be considered like not country, but like not like places with buildings, a bunch of buildings. But then there's one, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a triangle, and literally like you could drive in one circle and you'd hit all 3 of those towns or whatever. But there's like that little, I don't know, whatever. But 2 of them are more, I guess you could kind of say country, like not too many food places and stuff like that. But and there's one that's pretty much just shopping mall center. So it's weird.
Trying to tag all this stuff up, guys. Make sure you post stuff on Instagram and stuff. Get some people in here.
Yeah.
Try and get some even new guys like Titan. I know Titan's gonna be quiet because he's not been in our hangout before, but you gotta talk, Titan. It's okay.
Oh, sorry, man. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm just... Yeah, it's because I'm down under, bruz. Just fucking riding kangaroos and fighting kangaroos. It's all about kangaroos, man.
Boxing
Kangaroos and crocs.
Yeah, crocs,
Fucking
they're
wallabies.
dangerous bastards.
Fucking drop it, man. You gotta watch those things.
Yeah. Do you guys have brown snakes in America? Or is that an Australian thing?
What is it called
The
now?
brown recluse or whatever.
Oh, it's a spider.
It's called,
That's right.
it's called the eastern brown snake.
I'm pretty sure we do.
I got a white trouser snake. Sorry, I had to throw that one out there. Come on.
I'm pretty sure we
Yeah,
do,
no.
but that's gonna be more south if we have it.
Like what? I've never heard of it before. You know, when taking science class and stuff, we have like all kinds of snakes. No, I've never heard of eastern
Yeah.
brown snake.
It's almost.
Well-
It looks like a
Well,
black
those brown
mamba.
snakes are out today. They're pretty venomous, so
Oh,
got to be
no, we
careful
don't have those.
around them. Where I
They-
live, apparently, one was actually spotted, and we had to call a snake catcher to catch the thing.
Just shoot it.
Yeah.
Don't even
Nah,
play it, just shoot
we
it.
can't shoot it, man. Guns are banned here, man. Well, they're not banned, but our gun laws are so strict.
Yeah, no, it's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Well, think about it this way: it isn't actually. It is there for a reason, because like shootings here, there has not been one shooting ever since that terrorist shooting in Sydney, where Curtis Cheng died in Sydney, and that's all that's happened really.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, no other shootings have happened.
I actually
pretty
just
rare to
watched
see a
this
shooting in-
video. Oh, go ahead.
One of the things, that this has come up many times, that, yeah, while there might not be gun deaths and stuff like that, violent crime rises.
Yeah, because now they have to find something else to kill people with, and people are still going to kill, so... I could kill so many people quicker with a car. Bam! Done.
But don't get me wrong, I'd love to come over there just to shoot guns, man. Like,
Yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah.
man.
You want to come over here and shoot people?
Bro.
What the fuck?
nah. Nah,
Is that
I
what
just
you're
wanna
trying to
be-
get at? You want to shoot people?
No, I just want to
So
be
just
FPS
come
Russia
to America.
one day.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because it's no, seriously. You come to the indoor shooting range near me. It's right near the international airport, and you have to give an ID like your state license, or if you're not from America, you have to give your passport, and they like clip it onto a clip thing, so they, know which lane you're on, and they put it up on the wall behind the desk, and it's nothing but passports every time you go there. Because people want to
Yeah.
go there and shoot a gun because you can rent the guns and everything, and that's all they want to do. It's funny.
I think just getting into America is going to be a bit of a hassle because your customs, man, they just want to. They're all about national security these days.
Yeah, you better pre-lube up your butthole.
Oh, it's not. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
Especially now, as opposed to like right after September 11th, stuff like that. I mean, it really isn't that bad.
oh, that was chaos, man.
I mean, I had fun getting into Australia one time. It was in 2008, I think.
Yeah.
Because I took vacation. I was working as a contractor in Iraq, and as you can imagine, over in Iraq, I come in contact with many interesting things. And, like whenever I got to the airport in Melbourne. They were like, "Oh yeah, sir, can we do a secondary screening on you?" And they like swabbed my hands, and they were like, "Your hands are coming back for traces of
Gunshot residue?
like explosives." And I was like, "Well, I was just in Iraq, so maybe."
So did you pre-lube
You're
your
just
butthole?
using
then?
Iraq as an excuse, isn't it?
No, I mean literally, I was just like, "There's stuff all over my stuff." I was like, "I've been in Iraq for 2 years now, so Yeah,
Okay.
there's going to be something on my freaking stuff.
Wait, Gibby, quick question for you. How easy was it to buy, did you buy guns on the Iraqi black market?
No.
I know
No,
that's
you
what a
can't.
bunch of contractors do.
They get them from the local nationals.
Well, yeah.
They're allowed on base. They can, but
Yeah, I heard you, like, a soldier
there's
has
strict
to,
laws, though.
yeah, I heard a soldier would have to go up to, an Iraqi, and then the Iraqi would have to buy it from them or whatever. I don't know. I was watching some documentary where this dude was, pretty much like hiding his whole identity, and but he was explaining like how much he could buy ammo and like all these fucked up ass guns, but they had to have, some Iraqi buy it from another, black market Iraqi, I guess.
I don't know about any of that. I know when I was in Afghanistan, the only way you could buy one of the weapons is if it was like centuries old, and it had to be. It obviously couldn't be in any kind of working condition or anything like that.
Really?
And you had to go through a fuck ton of paperwork to fill out to bring it back. Your name is documented everywhere. Everything's tracked.
That's weird. I don't know. Well, these guys were like, they were like doing contracts down there. So I don't know if there's a difference between just being a soldier and being a contractor down there, or whatever.
Well, I don't. They might have been able to sneak it back somehow and get it through customs, or I don't know.
Oh no, he was still in Iraq when he was filming this shit.
Oh. Well, if he wasn't worried about bringing it back, then I'm sure there's. Yeah. I thought we were talking about bringing the guns back to the United States, but no. If he's a contractor over there, I guarantee you, yeah, he was probably able to get local weapons and whatever. It's probably frowned upon, but.
Yeah, he was saying like only a few of his friends were doing it or some shit, but they had to send some local down there to buy them and shit because they wouldn't sell it to Americans.
Right.
Just wanted to say that, just actually wanted to point out that it's pretty rare to see this here in Australia, but there are actually like 2 wanted fugitives being hunted down right now. The police are all at it where I'm living. Not here in Albury, but like down somewhere in the northeast. They're just fucking running around.
Sweet.
Speaking of Australia, are any of you guys subscribe to Snarky Vlogs?
Oh yeah, man.
Did you see his new video?
Yeah. I did, yeah. It is funny as fuck.
The video's fucking awesome.
Oh, it is, yeah. Seriously, oh my god, Back to the Future. I didn't expect him to do that.
The way he lays out some of his videos are genius.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of funny. He doesn't have he has like 2,000 subscribers, but he's not that known in the community. So
I don't know how he's not. His videos are awesome.
Yeah, everyone watching, go subscribe to Snarky, man. It's fucking awesome.
I like that the video he made when he was actually going to buy his new Ninja.
Yeah, that
It's fucking genius, man. So
it
fun.
is. It's amazing.
Hey, so how long you guys been motovlogging?
I've actually started in August, so I've been motovlogging for about, I believe, about 4 or 3 months.
Yeah, I started in September.
Yeah, I've been, I think this is my 6th or 7th month.
Yeah, I started, I don't know, like June or July, something like that.
Actually, it's been 7 months and 10 days.
To the nose.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Yeah,
11 days.
I think I created my channel back in June. I don't remember when I did my first vlog though. I know I got back from Afghanistan. I went and got my bike, and started not long after that.
Just look at your channel. It'll show
Yeah,
you
that's
for
what
video unless you deleted it.
I'm navigating right there right now.
Hey, Nitch. Ooh, excuse me. Nitch, you think, is there any benefits to keeping old motovlogs that you've already uploaded
Well, let
on
me
your
ask you this,
computer?
what's the negative for having it up? If that video can constantly make money and people can see,
No, no,
maybe
no,
you
no,
want
no,
to come
no.
back and see
I'm saying
original
on my
videos.
computer.
What now?
All right. So I'm saying on my computer. Like I've already
Oh
uploaded.
no, I don't really see the point. Not unless you want it for sentimental value for the future, because it's
Yeah,
always
no.
online.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, I
Because,
erase all those unless it's like a really big video that I spend a lot of time on, or I think it's special to me. I will
Or
delete it all out of that folder after it makes the video, and then I delete everything off my SD card. I see so many people like today saying R6 just posted up. He ran out of room on his SD card. I'm thinking, are you dumping your SD card after every ride?
No, yeah, I take them off my SD for sure, but on my computer I have multiple files. You know, like one is unuploaded motovlogs, one's uploaded motovlogs, one's GoPro clips, and then GoPro edits. I deleted all my GoPro edits because they never work when I try to reopen them. But then GoPro clips, I just deleted all of them because for whatever reason they don't play back. But then so right now I just have my unuploaded motovlogs, which obviously I'm keeping, and then uploaded ones on my computer. But today when I was going to edit a video, there wasn't enough space on my computer for it, so I deleted all my GoPro clips, all the edits, all of the photos that I don't need, and then I just have like, I don't know, however many motovlogs I've done and some that I haven't even uploaded that I don't want to upload. So I was thinking about just deleting those just for the space.
what type of computer are you using?
It's a laptop.
Oh. You should get
man.
an
Do what
external
I do.
hard drive.
Yeah, that's
do
what
what I do, man.
that's
Sup,
what
guys?
someone was saying. But I don't know. I was just trying to see if there's any purpose of me keeping them.
If
Yeah,
you wanted to
if
do
you really
like,
want it.
you know how Suburban Delinquent will go back and he'll do like his best of July or whatever. I imagine that's where he's pulling all those clips from. So if you're gonna do something like that,
Well, yeah. I mean, not right now. I mean, because I don't have any plans for that yet. Because one, I need new new editing software. Because right now, Sony Vegas shit on me, so I have to use GoPro Studio, and yeah, so that'll most likely be like next season. But yeah, right now, I don't see myself doing anything like that.
Hey, Neech, how was it meeting a subscriber, bro? Or
It was pretty cool. I mean,
fan?
obviously he's been in the Hangout. It'd be like one of you guys in the Hangout that we've been in the Hangout a couple times together, and then just happened to spot me because obviously I had my helmet on. We were looking for Phaser Matt's bike. He ended up parking in the regular parking lot. I don't know why, but he wasn't with the free parking. If you had a motorcycle, you got free parking, and there was literally 500 or 600 motorcycles there. And is when it was closing down for the day, and there was maybe only 100 bikes out there. When we first got there, we were at the very back end. It was so full. But it's just like, like, oh, dude, that
look
kind
at
of
that
thing.
smile on his face.
You just gotta sit there, and I just was like hanging out. It's just like hanging out with you guys. That's the way I felt about it. I'm like,
Yeah, that's exactly how I'd feel too, dude.
it's just treat them with respect. They take the time to watch your videos. Maybe you watch his. I've been subscribed to him, so I mean he doesn't get to upload that much because of his work schedule, but I've been sub to him, and I just gave him the thing, shot it over to him, and I was like, "What's up, dude?" And then I said, "Hey, we're going out to Wing House. You guys you welcome to join us?" And he's like, "Sure." And it just worked out because he kept saying, "Dude, we need to meet up one of these days. Where you work is literally 5 minutes from where I live." It just happened to be the right time at the right day,
Dude, you heard someone calling your name, you started to get a little chubby.
I thought I heard something. I better look around, So that's why I slowed down and started looking around. I'm like, I thought I heard something because it was when he yelled, he was behind me. You can hear it in the video. But what's funny about it is there's another Florida moto vlogger that was in out of Tampa that took a picture of the three of us guys, Ryan on 600, Jake 2 Wheels, and me when we're walking down one of the halls. And he took a picture of us from like Extreme Range attacked us, and he's like, "Dude, I saw you guys there." And we're all like, "Why didn't you come say hi?" They're like, "Oh, I'm just nervous." Thinking, why? Just come say hi to us.
Yeah, because you're on Dyrdek, dude.
You know, and he took a picture of like way down one of the halls, and you can see us, and it's yeah, it's us. And everybody's like, well, why didn't you come say hi?
He was nervous to meet Rob Dyrdek.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you had Jake Two Wheels there, and Ryan. I don't know. That's the way I see it. I say, hey, come say hi, you know.
Yeah, I'm yet to be
I have
spotted.
1,600 subs. Imagine running into like 6'4" Honda or Do It With Dan, and those guys seem like they're on the level. You know, when you see them talking to people.
Fucking, I've been noticed when riding. I've been noticed one time, and it kind of doesn't count because I was already like dude. It's weird. The dude lives in my town, and I gave him my number because you know he fucking rides, and I was like, yo, fuck it. Well, he doesn't own his own bike, but you know his cousin lets him borrow his bike, so I was like, well, whenever you get it, fucking just text me and we'll ride. But one day he was in his car, and then fucking he spotted me riding. I was like, I get, you know, when he texted me and he was like, yo, fucking I just saw you. I was like, huh, cool. I was like, yeah, one of my subs noticed me, but I mean, it almost doesn't count because I don't know.
Wow, guys, how do you all not know where your private messages are? Ronan, click on your video manager, then go on your left side, you'll see community, and then go from community down to messages, or you can just type in YouTube messages, youtube.com/messages. There's 2 different ways to get there.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of it at all. I was not aware of it at all.
Or go to
Yeah,
Gmail.
you just got to go and there's 2 ways you can do it from the actual www.youtube.com/messages, or just go from your video manager to your community on the sidebar, and then underneath community is messages, and you'll see one of the tabs for the spam. If it's
I only figured it out last night. And yeah, because normally Dodge that we have Aussie Radio with, he sends it direct. So
Yeah, we always get a notification.
Through the regular Google thing, and a lot of times nobody's getting them. So that's a problem in itself.
Yeah,
Google.
Screwing up lately, and they haven't been going through there. I got it like that way tonight, but usually it hadn't been working.
There's Nottingham. That guy's about 45 minutes to an hour or so away from me. I see him in the side chat right now.
Oh, Nitch.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be in Florida November 11th to the 15th. Yeah. And then I will be going back down there. Don't know for sure what dates, but in December. And in December, I'm pretty positive I'm bringing my bike.
December will work out for me. November, I will not be in the country.
Cool.
So it's vacation time again. So you guys know ahead of time.
How many vacations do you take a year?
I have 5 weeks off at my job now.
Holy.
Sweet.
Nice.
Just being with a job a long time, you know what I mean? I got another vacation in 2 more years being with my company.
Yeah, when I used to work, where I was working, I got 2 weeks paid vacation, and then you could also use sick time as vacation. So it worked out.
Oh, I wanted to say hi to some of the new guys that we've never actually had in here. Suburban and Titan. They're both from Australia. Just figured, some of these guys in the chat here and in side chat might not know you all. Say, hey, where you're from at least, so that way people can, oh, okay, I know these guys now. Just introduce yourselves.
All right,
I'll let you go
first,
first, Titan. I'll let you go first.
Yeah, cheers, man. So my name is Titan from Hell. I'm a motovlogger from Albury Wodonga, which is on the border of New South Wales and Victoria, in Australia. I've been motovlogging for about 3 to 4 months, and I ride a Honda CB250. But at the end of the year, I don't know if I want to reveal it or not, but I may be getting a Yamaha MT-07, which, if Suburban will say, is actually a really good bike for a learner.
It's shit. It's shit.
Yeah, it's shit. It's pretty fucking shit. Oh, sorry. I have to say, not the MT-07. For your Americans, the FZ-07.
Don't worry.
I don't know.
If you buy the bike,
Yeah.
you'll have 1,000 or 2,000 subs in a month or two. Trust me on this.
Get going, man.
It'll blow up instantly.
Just because of the exhaust.
It's just
Yeah.
the bike is new.
09.
Yeah, unless you're cool, then you get an 09. But for the rest of the people out there,
Well, I have to mention that here in Australia, unlike you Americans, where you can like jump on any bike you want after you get your licenses, we have to start on a small bike. Like we have what's called LAMS, which stands for Learner Accredited Motorcycle Scheme,
yeah,
and basically it means that well, each state it's different in every state across Australia, but I'll just explain New South Wales for a minute. So I'm currently on a provisional license at the moment. It's like called Red P plates. You have to do like 3 months on your learners, and you like put an L plate on your back or on
right.
the bike. And then where I live, I have to do my LAMs for 3 years, so I'm pretty restricted to what I can get. So I can't like ride an R1 or an R6 or any 600 or a leader bike. You have to. There's like a power to weight ratio, where it has to be. Do you know what it has to be, Suburban?
I'm not exactly sure, but you can't ride anything over 660 cc's, and yeah, I think it's like 1.25 kilowatts per ton, I think,
Yeah.
or 1.5. Something. It depends on the state and all that sort of shit, but
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
like
So we're like restricted to some 600s, like obviously the MT-07 and the FZ6R. There are many more bikes out there, and like we can ride like Ninja 300s and Ninja 250s and stuff like that. We actually have a list. I can probably put a list in the side chat of what we can ride on our LAMs. But in each state it's different. So in New South Wales, where I'm living, I have to do my LAMs for 3 years, unfortunately, and it's the same in Victoria. And but like in a state like Canberra or South Australia, you only have to do it for a year, and then after that you're you're unrestricted. So yeah, that's what LAMS is.
Sounds like a bunch of communism to me.
Fuck
it's freedom
that.
down there in
Pretty much is.
Australia. Freedom.
Yeah,
it pretty much is.
pretty much. Yeah.
It's time to invade.
So
Can't fucking ride the bike you want. Can't buy a gun you want. Fuck.
They even have killer everything over there. Everything is out to kill you in Australia.
But they can lane split, so it's basically like California with more dangerous snakes and spiders.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's
and less
the
emissions.
thing about lane filtering. We call it lane. I think we call it lane filtering here, but sometimes we call it lane splitting. Either way, it used to be illegal to lane filter in Victoria, but now it's getting introduced from the 2nd November that filtering will fully become legal. In New South Wales, it's legal, but on our provisional license, you're not allowed to do it.
Oh my
Which is-
god.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid, man. And like, if the police catch you filtering on your provisionals, you'll get a fine and you'll get some demerit points. I don't know if you have demerit points here, but yeah.
They're just
We
called
just
points
call
on your
them
license.
points. Yeah, we just call them points on your record or license. It's the same
Yeah.
shit.
You can have a certain amount before your license will be revoked.
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah,
that.
same here.
Yep.
But the difference between Australia and the States is you can do 160 kilometers or like 100 miles an hour over the speed limit, and it's like a fine, a few $100s. Yeah.
Yeah, here we get fucked.
In Australia, you'd be locked up for like
Oh,
2
no.
years.
We're locked up for that. You get that all changed a little while ago, a few years
But
back.
the fines over here for that, like for doing 45 k's over the limit, first offence, or I think it's 25, your bike is impounded for 30 days. You're charged storage and towing, and that's about, I think it's about $2,500. You then have your license taken off you, and you are suspended for a minimum of 6 months. With most people get 12 months, and yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
You get
I have to agree.
Penalty for the
you
cell
can
phone.
get what is it? It's not manslaughter. But I mean, you can get in a shit ton of trouble for it. They changed that a while back.
Reckless endangerment.
There we
Yeah.
go. Thank you.
We
I
got
had
the
my-
similar charge, but yeah.
I had my license was suspended for 8 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I got caught driving one time, or no, 2 times, and so I had
Unsuspended?
yeah, so I had to
Yeah.
wait. After the 8 years was up, I had to wait an extra 220 days, but it was because my wife drove the car that didn't have insurance on it, and she wrecked it, and it was in mine, and it was in my name, and in the state of Kansas, if there was children involved in an accident, they have up until they're 18 years old to decide if they want to press charges on you.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had to wait 8 years and wait till that last kid to turn 18 to decide if he wanted to do something with me.
That is fucked.
Yeah, and I didn't even fucking drive the car. It was just
My
in my
license
in
was
my name.
suspended for 2 years, and that was the longest. But, like, I don't know, with how it all played out, it was real fucked. But then I ended up getting my license, well, the state said that my license would only be suspended for a year. So on the year date, I went to get my license, but then there was still another charge pending. So then, so with all that, there was a hold on my license, but I didn't know. So they sent my license back in the mail for the first charge. So I thought I could start driving again. Well, so I started driving, got pulled over, and then got my first driving honor suspended. And then, so I went to the DMV, and they're like, "Oh, you just have a hold on your license." So I paid off the hold, and I started driving again. Well, same cop pulled me over, fucking, some motherfucker that just knows me, and then so he just saw me, pulled me over. He was like, "You got your license on you?" I'm like, "Yep, here." And then he was like, "It's suspended until July." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I was like, they sent my license back. Then I went, you pulled me over. So then I went to the DMV and I just paid the hold off my license. And I'm like, so now you're pulling me over again to tell me it's still fucking suspended? And then he was like, yep. So then I had 2 court dates, served a few days in the county, and then paid off whatever fine they gave me, and then that was it. They gave me my license back because I got time served on the charge.
Yeah, man, and to this day, after being, suspended for 8 years, I made sure I got my motorcycle license. I make sure I pay my insurance, on time now. That was some shit, man. That was a long 8 years.
Yeah, I bet. Fuck that.
Yeah.
All right,
2 years is a long time. Damn.
let's let Suburban introduce himself. I've never seen Suburban in a hangout now. You probably have been in the Australian ones, but I've never seen you in one of the American ones.
I've actually hung out in the side chat a bit on one of your ones actually a while ago, probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago. But
All right.
yeah, so I'm Suburban Knight, motor vlogger from Melbourne, Victoria, the best city in the world, numerous times over. Riding MT-07. Yeah, it's debatable, but clearly it's been proven by science. Yeah, riding MT-07. Still restricted. Done a few little things to it. Yeah, pretty much just fuck us around.
Kill switch riding with Tom.
Yeah. Kill switch riding with Tom. I'm basically famous now. Should probably share that to my channel and get a few hits. But yeah, just being a shit cunt, I guess.
It's all good, man. It's good to have you in here. Man. I always
Yeah,
try to
man.
get some new faces, maybe some smaller channels that don't have that much recognition. I'm always down for that. Y'all can stop by anytime.
Yeah, I've only been doing this, I don't even know for how long. First video was probably about 3 months, coming up to the 4th, so getting there slowly. I render on a shit laptop and it takes forever, and our internet's slow, so whenever I want to upload something it takes forever. But yeah, it's been good so far. It's like the the community is great. Like that was one thing that I figured out straight away, that the people, you know, it's all about the people and stuff. So I got a few cool ideas, which I'm still yet to finalize. Something a little bit different, but yeah, it should be good. I've just got to try and fucking render this video. If I hit render now, I reckon the Hangout will shut.
Wow.
That's like I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
even
actually about
kidding.
to
Like,
just upload this so it's off my other tab.
It's probably your PC. You just need a bigger, better PC. It'll probably make you render a lot faster. That's all I
yeah,
got.
it's just
all
like
you need back.
a 2
Wow.
gigahertz fucking laptop and some good RAM in it, and
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Exactly, yeah.
I was always told more RAM the better when it came to rendering videos. So when I built this computer 4 or 5 years ago, I maxed out with 16 gigs. At the time, that was unheard of, 16 gigs of RAM. And it's definitely paying off all these years later. It's just, I think my videos should take 3 or 4 minutes and it's rendered. Done.
See, mine.
Yeah, mine's the same way. So
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, when I
Fine.
upload a video, like even like a 3 minute video, it takes me 4 hours to upload to YouTube.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
every single time I've uploaded to YouTube for the last, since September, it's always taken, 3 to 4 hours.
That's because the
Full
Hey,
full
Rothog, I
video
just want
for
to
my
elaborate on
shit,
that for a minute. I just want to elaborate on your point. Here in Australia, we have such shit internet that here at home, if I wanted to upload a video, it would take 10 to 12 hours straight up.
fuck that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Most it's ever taken me to upload a 10-minute video was like an hour.
No shit.
Yeah, you just gotta do that stuff at night, man. Do it at night, it'll be alright.
No, like
do it
Yeah.
at night and just sleep it off, really.
I have a video that's a how-to video that's about 40 minutes long. I really should have chopped it up, but that took on my laptop.
2
I
days.
think no, I honestly to render it out, it took, I think it was about 37 hours.
oh
Jeez.
man.
Yeah,
So,
and that was like I was still pretty noob trying to figure out like all the settings and shit, and I think like I made the whole project like an hour and a bit long, and I forgot to chop, like I rendered out the whole workspace, not just my workable workspace. So I had this big long like black section at the end. But I fiddled around with it, and then I realized I had to upload it. That's when shit went down. Like it went down. I had to take it to work and upload it at work, and I think it took about 45 minutes to upload. But
Yeah,
How
I
many
go.
views did you get off of that 40-minute video?
Was it worth
in
it?
2 months, just under 1,000.
He spent so much time and effort
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Ah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
go through AT&T and yeah, they just suck. I mean, I should just go to my local McDonald's and just sit there until it uploads.
Dude, Comcast fucking is so much faster than AT&T.
Yeah, AT&T sucks.
It really.
Yeah. Every once in a while, my internet will cut out. Like, it's weird. And then it'll just say, like, people are trying to hack me, and I'm like, but then, like, my phone won't work, my computer won't work. And it's like, just in case someone is trying to steal your passwords, you might now want to reload this page. And then I just see, like, the X on my, like, internet bar or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
mine
you,
shuts
AT&T.
off. Mine shuts off just, every once in a while, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Don't tell me to go ahead when I told you to go ahead. No.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
No, so my internet was running real slow, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's your modem. Here's a brand new modem." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then,
Be back in a minute, guys.
but so they gave me a brand new modem, and then like, I've had it maybe a month now, and it's back to doing the same shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, AT&T."
Yep, that's exactly what happened to me. And they gave me a power booster thing, whatever the hell that is, and it still doesn't do shit.
Is this like an ADSL connection, like a phone line connection, or fiber, or?
Who knows? I don't have a phone line at my house, so.
Okay.
I don't know. I have Cox, and my upload speed's usually 1 megabyte per second.
Cox, like, is in plural?
Yeah, COX.
COX.
There it is.
In Dubs.
Sure it is plural.
Sorry.
Got the penis on the mind, Dubs.
Weren't you the one who just said you had a white snake? You
Trouser
boy.
I had a trouser snake, is what I said.
Yeah, always with the dicks on your mind.
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
So, hey, Brothrock, you should shout out that new logo that you got there.
I don't even know how to even do that because it's not even working. I mean,
So tell them just go type in the side chat and tell everybody go to your freaking YouTube thing and then click the Instagram and then go see the fucking stuff on your Instagram.
true that. True
You
that.
guys have to look deeply into it.
Fuck
Just not deeply into it, but like.
Where are we
just,
going deeply into?
into Brothrock, actually.
Not too far.
Don't turn it into a gay hangout. Don't do it.
No, but yeah, Brothrock, go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say to Rev, fucking, they emailed Gibby back.
You're fucking dead.
What did they say?
Oh, let's see. What did they say?
If you don't want to read it out loud, you can put it in the group chat.
Oh, no, I have no problem because, I hadn't heard from them even longer, and I was just like, what did I say? I was like, what's your response? They're like, thanks for your email. We're trying to work this out for you. Those demands are not going to be able to be met, unfortunately. And for those of you that didn't know, last night, I demanded that they send me the screwed up fairings of my...
And 70%.
So, I mean, I knew that they weren't going to do that, but it at least shows them that I'm pretty pissed off, and maybe they'll give me a good deal. They're like, this process, we understand the process taking longer than it was stated, but there was some mix-up with the fairings design and some misunderstanding. Then we proceeded to progress to make you another kit with no questions asked, which is fucking bullshit because it took them 2 extra weeks to even do anything about
What do
it.
you mean no questions asked? That's what you paid for.
Exactly.
There's never
But
been a question.
The original design, and then they fucked it up. So how is that no questions asked?
Yeah.
Because it comes back and you
Straight
got a
up.
lot of questions to ask about it.
But they were like, please understand this takes times, and these fairings are hand painted and are made so they don't get made overnight. I apologize for your frustrations, but we have resolved the issues and sent out the kit that you initially requested. We do apologize for the time it has taken, but it was an honest mistake and a lapse in communication for which we have accepted and apologized. Please allow me some time to work out some appropriate compensation for you. We never like to leave a customer unhappy, and we're truly sorry for the experience that you had and the delay. I will get back to you shortly once I have negotiated for you.
Which company is that?
Monster fairings. And I also want to fucking put this out there. One of the reasons that I went with monster fairings is I didn't want the cheap ass freaking compression molded, Chinese fairings. So I was like, I've heard good things about monster fairings, stuff like that. They're out of the UK, everything. Yeah, they might be based out of the UK, but their factory damn sure is in China.
Of course, everything's cheap there.
Yeah, because they finally quote unquote sent out the stuff, and the guy didn't send me any of the freaking shipping stuff or tracking numbers or anything like that. So I was like, dude, where's my tracking number? He was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. It was sitting in my outbox all weekend. Here it is. And I go and I put it in, and it's just like sent from the item has left China, and I'm just like, China.
You should have just emailed it back and been like, "Thank you, fuck boy." Spelled B-O-I.
Yeah.
Fuck boy.
Fuck boy.
You have to say it as you're an Asian.
Oh, boy.
Hey, so did you guys see that video going around Facebook of that old cocksucker fucking running the bikers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
I've had at least fucking 30 of my friends send it to me. I'm like, yes. I've seen it.
Yep.
I don't know how that dude stayed that calm. I would have fucking whooped his ass.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, he did it right because he wasn't the aggressor that way, and there's really no fighting it. That guy's already in jail on 2 attempts.
Yeah. Well, he's facing 20 years each.
No, I heard they were just hitting him with assault.
No.
Oh, really?
I heard they just hit him with assault. Yeah, that's what I saw on. Let me find it.
When did you see this stuff?
They might hit him with that.
It might have been. It was a few days ago for sure. So they might have upgraded it to the 10th.
I just want to say, like, what was his actual problem? Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Why would he just ram the motorcyclist over
Because
and
he's
give the
a
motorcyclist?
time and piece of shit who doesn't give a fuck. So
Oh, he thought, in his crazy fucked up mind, he thought that running him off the road was okay because the biker was crossing a double yellow.
Yeah.
That's the way American drivers are.
As of yesterday, driver and viral video wreck charged with aggravated assault. Not attempt.
wow.
Yep.
Rev Bomb would not have only just knocked off the mirror. He would have knocked off the guy's head.
Oh
Got
yeah.
away with it.
Someone fucking hits me on my bike, dude. Game on purpose. Oh, game over, dude.
Yeah.
Who do you
should
want
have heard
to
what
get close to?
Adrian Nickelodeon. He was like, "If you knock me off my bike, I will raise from the fiery depths of my motorcycle, and I will fuck you."
Okay, wait. Hold on. They didn't just charge him with just aggravated assault. They hit him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
So.
So he's looking at 20 years.
There you go, bro.
I think it's 2 counts
And
as well.
he's already
like one
got
for each person.
priors.
They're gonna,
Yeah, and he's got priors, so
Yeah, I'm
for
pretty sure I
something
read
similar,
that he's looking
so-
at upwards of 20 years for each count.
yeah,
But
that's gonna be
I
max.
don't
But
know.
they're gonna take his age. They're gonna take his age into consideration. Well, hold on. What
that
state
he's
is he
fucking
in?
delusional? Texas.
He'll be in there the rest of his
Texas.
life.
Oh, yeah,
He'll be like 90 something by the time we let him out. It won't matter. He'll be gone by then.
yeah. This dude's 70.
You think he's gonna get out? He's gonna spend the rest of his
Nah,
life
he's
in
gonna
jail.
die. Yeah, he'll die.
he's gonna get fucked up.
And then he didn't even care. That was the biggest thing. Like, if it had
Oh,
been
yeah.
accidental, I got over and bumped him, that's one thing. But he hit him on purpose and said, I don't even care. The
Never
judge
mind.
will be like, I'm done.
Oh, fuck. Mute me. Mute
He'll
me.
be throwing the book at him.
You know, it's almost as if he's seen him coming up in his mirror and he slowed down, almost as if he was hoping that he was going to come up and want to pass him.
Yeah, well, now on his interview, he says, I wish I could go back and change it, but I can't.
Of course you do, because
Motherfucker's
you're
out right now.
20 years.
This motherfucker is out right now. So,
I mean, honestly, who gives a fuck though? Like, it's just fucking stupid. It should be a mind-opening experience for every fucking rider if you haven't realized that people are out there to do that shit. Well, now you know. And if you already knew, welcome to reassuring your mind to paying
the fuck
attention.
Yeah, to that realization that there's psychos out there that will fucking try and kill you.
How
for
bad was
nothing.
the girlfriend hurt? I assume the guy had a broken leg by the way he was jumping, but anybody know how bad the girl was actually hurt?
She looked pretty bad.
She could have lost her arm.
Well, she went through a couple surgeries. I know I read that. The first one was to clean her wounds out, and the second one was more of repairing all the damage that was done. But I don't think she was going to lose her arm or anything like that.
That's what we
Yeah,
heard.
'cause
But they said it was scraped all the way down to her bones and tendons. I don't imagine it was really fucking
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
some nice scars there for life.
yeah.
Probably will never want to get on a bike again either. Even if he tries to tell her, she'll probably never get on a bike the rest of her life. And that'll affect her kids too down the road because she'll say, no, don't ever get on a bike.
Right. Yep.
You don't know that.
I've seen a lot of parents that are things have happened to them in my personal experience, and they will tell you not to do it because of what happened to them.
Why do you think my dad doesn't know I have a bike?
So
Yeah,
I
He used to
mean,
ride. Yeah.
There's also people like, what's that Brittany freaking chick over in California?
Yep.
She was messed the hell up.
Oh, Queen Bee Moto.
Yeah, Queen
Yep.
Yeah.
Morrow
her
or whatever her name
pictures-
is. I
I
mean,
think she's got pictures on her Instagram.
yeah, I mean, she was really, really, really bad. But she uses that as a fucking positive in her life, and she rides.
Right.
She advocates wearing gear and everything like that. I'm like, people can take it, one way or another. People ask me if I was going to get back on my motorcycle, and they're like, "Oh, did that detract you from freaking number riding?" Fuck no.
Yeah, I had my little brother's best friend died in January of this year in Florida. He went over the bridge down there. Nitch probably knows where it's at, next to the Pensacola Center. It's like 100-foot drop. He ended up going over the side of the wall.
110.
Yeah. I almost let that stop me from riding anymore, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna ride.
I mean, after I got
Yeah,
tagged,
every time-
it took me a while to.
Every
start
time I
riding
jump on
again.
the bike, I'm always like aware of the risks that happen if you crash and stuff like that. But I just don't really seem to give a fuck about it sometimes. Because at the end of the day, I like taking risks.
I think all of us do. That's why we ride.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd do it because taking a risk.
Yeah, I don't want to be fucking hit.
I just go out there because it's fun, man. You're out there in the elements. It's a different world than being in your car, and I don't know, man. I enjoy it, but I don't think about it because it's dangerous. I'm not like an adrenaline junkie. I mean, I'm a skateboarder.
Well, you're definitely at more of a risk, though. That's a proven fact.
Yeah.
I mean, so far in my life, I've never crashed on the bike. The only thing I've ever done that really scared me is just locking up the front brake, but that's about it. No crash at all.
I laid my bike over because of a car.
Now, let me ask you guys this. How many wrecks in cars have you been in?
I've been in one.
Wrecks or like accidents?
Whatever you want to call it, whether it was your fault or somebody else hit you, and you're in your car, or you were in somebody else's car, you were actually involved in it. How many have you been in?
I've been in
More
one.
than on the bike.
Exactly.
Well, so far, I've not been in a crash.
You will. It'll happen.
You're only young, Titan. You're only young.
Yeah.
Give it time, young grasshopper. Give it time.
I've been rear-ended my
I
dad's
was
car
cruising-
sitting at a light, and you see the car coming, you can see the kids were just talking, weren't paying attention, and you just braced for impact, and that's the way it was. Just bam, hit you in the back.
My
Same thing
nunno
happened
was
to me.
actually in a pretty serious wreck like a couple days ago. And he's 86, so I don't know. Like his eyes have gotten like bad because he's had a few of those eye surgeries, and he thought he saw a green light and it was apparently yellow, and then it switched to red and he was still going, and then these people, they had the green turn arrow, so they turned left, and he T-boned right. Luckily it was like their engine, but and not the door, but his car's totaled and their car's totaled. So
Yeah, I almost had a.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I almost had a lady. I was cruising down the highway, doing like 100 k's, and all of a sudden this lady just started merging, and I'm sitting like I could see how many k's her car had done. That's how close she got.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and like I was sitting there like fucking screaming at her, like, "What the fuck are you doing, you stupid fat fuck? cunt, like going absolutely bonkers. Like I lost my shit, and my girlfriend, I had her on center, and she was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, she was looking in her mirror and like turning around to check on me, and she's like, all I saw was you just punching yourself in the head with your glove on at this bitch. And I'm like, I don't remember a thing. Like she almost pushed me like off the road past the white line. I was like on that little strip between like the medium strip and like the white line and the road. So I puckered my asshole pretty hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was my girlfriend, she wouldn't have had the ability to be able to get herself out of that situation, like, you know, and it would have fucked her up. So I'm kind of glad it was me and not her. But fuck.
Yeah, that's good.
And no, sorry, no. All she was like, I didn't see you, and I'm like, you didn't even look, you know. She had her window down and fucking, you can't hear an MT-07 with an Acra. You fucking, have you got ears?
Yeah, it's sick.
It's fucking shit. It's fucking shit.
I lost my shit the other day. I was going through a roundabout, and this is on base. And, a car pulled out in front of me. I was like 3/4 of the way through the roundabout, pulled out in front of me, fucking didn't even give a fuck. And I'm in my uniform, riding my bike, and instincts kicked in. I honked my horn, fucking started screaming, flipped the bird at him, and I was like, oh shit, man, I'm on my bike, in uniform, losing my shit, flipping somebody off, I don't even know who it is. So after that, the rest of my way to work, I was in the rear view, or looking in the mirror to see if they were following me.
Yeah.
Can't do that shit on base.
So isn't that something that tells you that more wrecks usually happen on cars than in bikes? Because obviously there's more cars out there on the road. I get that. But I've been in.
You got to look at it as a percentage.
I've been in 3 wrecks in cars. I've been hydroplaned. I've had 1 car totaled. Somebody hit me, T-boned me, and then I was hit from behind on my dad's car.
But like
really
you said,
scary.
You've been driving how many years longer than you've been riding? So I think I've
been riding for 5 years. I have 1 accident. I've been driving for 8 years. I've been rear-ended, and I rear-ended somebody.
I mean, a lot of times it's not your fault. That's the thing.
True. I had the same thing happen to me when I lived in Fort Walton Beach down there. Some old lady rear-ended me when I was sitting at a red light. Seen it coming, braced for impact, just like you said, Nitch. Fucking, I was like, oh shit.
You have nowhere to go. I was boxed in from both sides. I had nowhere to go. Same with the hydroplaning incident. I was like, fuck. There's a full slide. Thankfully, I only hit the lady at like 5 miles an hour by the time the bike thing slowed. I had cars to the left of me and a big giant wall curb on the right. I had nowhere to go. Otherwise, I would have gone into the grass or something. But yeah.
I felt bad.
You try and do whatever you can to dodge it. I was like, shit. The lady slammed on the brakes. As soon as it went yellow, it was pouring rain. She slammed on the brakes. Her front end dove down, and the back end came up, and I hit the brakes, and it just turned into a hydroplane. I was in my wife's car. It didn't do much damage, but the fact is it was my fault, but they didn't call the cops.
Oh, yeah. There was nobody in front of me, but when she hit me, I was pissed, obviously. I didn't know it was an old lady right away. So I was in a 99 Honda Prelude. So I peeled out, burned rubber around the corner. She followed me, and I got out all pissed off, and then I realized it was an old lady. So I kind of calmed down. And her radiator, the whole front end of her car was fucked up. So I didn't call the cops or anything. I figured she was going to have a bad enough day with the entire front end of her car being fucked up. Nothing really even happened to the rear end of my car, so I didn't care.
All right, guys, I got a question here. I don't know how tall you guys are, but has any of you guys had to lower your bike?
Nope.
No, none of you.
Not really,
Nope.
man.
Well, see, I've owned 4 or 5 sport bikes, and I've had to lower every single one of them things because I'm like tippy-toed if I don't.
How tall are you?
5'5".
That's
Oh
why.
yeah, that's why. I'm 5'8", and I can almost flat foot my bike.
Yeah, I can now. I mean, I bought my bike lowered, but most of them I've had to lower it and stuff. But yeah, that tippy-toe, I mean, it just doesn't look good at all.
Just out of interest, how tall is SpacePod? Because he seems pretty short.
He's 5'4" or 5'5". He said it. He's very short for an average
Wow.
white
Is
guy.
that why he sold his Jixer? Because he couldn't like get on it or something like that?
So he just wanted to downsize, I guess. I don't know why either.
Yo, Baltrock, you can jump on a Grom and maybe, I mean, you might still be on your tippy toes a little bit, but
Fuck a Grom. I'll never
Have
own
you
one
seen
of
the
them.
new Kawasaki, the Z15?
no, I don't think we have.
Oh
that.
yeah.
It's like it's Kawasaki's call to the Grom, and it looks like a little Z300. It looks like a Grom, but it's a little 125. It looks freaking cool. But I mean, they all look the same. Let's be honest.
I hear even Yamaha is coming out with their version of a Grom as well.
Yeah, Yamaha's gonna do it right.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, you got to keep up with the Joneses. Let's face
It's
it.
called the Z15 or a 150.
Okay.
Do you have to own a variant to own that one as well?
Gibby, you're still a fuckboy.
Hey, yeah.
Would you have variant 2 for your
So-
R6?
so, Gibby,
Damn,
when you-
dude. How are you at
Gibby-
10,000 subs by now, Dubs?
Oh, I don't know.
Variant. And
I don't. It's because I don't have a variant. That's exactly why.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay, I understand now.
No. But so Gibby says he wants to put a 2-foot extension on his Gixxer,
Fuck yeah.
and he's having custom sandals made.
Chrome sandals.
I heard that train. Or do you have the wife beater yet?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean it fucking comes with like 3 of them whenever you buy the bike.
Yeah, and he only rides in shorts.
With a backward visor.
Yeah, a 3-star just goes ripping Groms and variants. Bye.
I just want to know how many
Everybody
people
doesn't
do you
like
actually
me, I
run a
guess.
Grom?
What was that?
In the panel?
How many,
Yeah, I invited him, but he just said tonight wouldn't be a good night for him.
Yeah. I want to buy
how
a
many
Grom.
yeah. But who owns one here?
3-star.
3-star who's in the side chat. He.
Oh yeah, 3-star. Yeah.
I don't know if he has a variant though. That's all you guys talking about.
He has a variant. 3-star has a Grom and a
The
variant.
reason I said
Oh, I didn't know he had both. I knew he had a Grom. It's all I knew.
Yeah, actually, in Australia, we don't actually call it a Grom. We only call it the MSX 125. It's pretty weird, but I seem to call it a Grom all the time.
yeah, well,
I wish they released the Yamaha 125 here. That would be a fun bike.
For what?
Yeah.
though?
I don't know, for getting a bitch to ride or something.
I reckon are you talking about the MT125?
No, the R125.
Oh yeah, the R125. Yeah. I reckon the MT125 looks pretty good, but I don't know.
Still underpowered.
It's a 125. That's why you get one.
It looks
It's
good though.
underpowered.
Being, it looks pretty good.
The MT
Yeah.
looks pretty good. I'll give it that. But I don't think it would sell very good here because it's just underpowered.
Yeah. Like it's more for an Asian market, like
Like Australia.
Compared to the Grom though.
The
The Grom
well,
has a cool factor.
125 is full size. The MT125. It's like, you know, like a Ninja, like it's the same size.
Did they make a R250 as well? Well, they did. No, they didn't.
So I'm looking at the side chat. Gigawatts is in the hospital tonight.
Yeah. Well, they did. The R4, it's a 250.
What?
I guess that.
You guys see that in the side chat?
Yeah.
Gigawatts is in the hospital tonight.
Yeah, I
Or he
saw that.
was.
Mm-hmm.
Said stress induced.
What is this R4 real?
What, Yamaha R4?
Yeah. It's a 250. It looks like a regular R6, but it says R4 on it, and 250.
I would. Oh, wow. Huh? I mean,
That's weird.
the fucking.
Hmm.
Fucking.
Why do they make? Why are like, you know, overseas gets all the bikes and we don't?
Marketing.
And think about it too. We don't have the same rules for starting bikes like they have.
Yeah.
That's a
Well-
big difference. I mean,
well,
300s. They
that
had to go to 300s here in America. Everybody's pushing 300 or now for their starter bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that and admissions and all that shit too.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the reasons that they made the CBR 500 is for like the UK, fucking, because one of the little levels that they have is they can't have anything over 47 horsepower, and that's what the fucking 500 is.
I tell you
That's-
what. When I was at the AIM Expo this past weekend, they had, of course, all the dealers were there with their different stuff, and it was great. Honda redesigned the front end of the 500 I think for 2016. It is sick looking. The front end,
Yeah.
it's like angles. I'm like, whoa! When you see it, you're
Wait.
like, no way.
Honda did what? My bad.
They changed the headlights on the 500. I don't know about for the 600 yet, but for the 500, it's really raked like angles. It
Yeah.
looks really good.
Yeah. Australia
Sick,
and New Zealand we had to re-sleeve our FZ07 for our lambs market to meet the engine capacity size.
Those things are weird looking. They look like teardrops almost. Am I looking at the right bike? Yeah, 2016.
Like this weekend.
No, you're looking at the wrong one. They're really sharp, like really, really,
Yeah,
really
that's what I'm
sharp.
saying.
Dude, if this rumor is true on this Honda CBR 1000RR, 100%.
Oh, which rumor is that? So Phil, bring us up.
I'll just screen share it. It's ugly as fucking awesome.
That way we know what you're talking about.
Talking the 2016.
That if that's what the rumor is,
Everybody. That doesn't even look like it's finished yet.
it's not. But I guarantee you that it'll probably. I mean, I won't be buying a fucking bike for at least a year and a half. So,
You know,
2017 probably.
if they took the fender off this, it would make a pretty good Street Fighter as well, because the rear end looks pretty
Damn
cool.
right, dude. You could do a lot with that bike. That bike is gonna be, if it's
What the
any.
fuck would the shock be?
What?
They'd have to put a shock in there.
What are you talking about?
The shock's probably going.
CBRs run vertical. They don't run.
Yeah, it's vertically.
Yeah, but I'm saying right there, you're in the engine.
No. Yeah. If you go look at like a CBR 600, the shock is literally, it looks like it's inside the motor underneath.
And they sit really low as well.
I'm
With a
6'2". That's not really an issue for a bike, just in general.
If you took Honda away from it, I could see Ducati making something like that.
Right. Dude, I mean, that thing is bitching. We'll see, though.
It says rumors. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, if it's anything close to that, I'll just wait until I can find a fucking one on the floor. It's a year old, brand new.
Hmm. Interesting stuff.
Hell yeah.
Jeez, like
Hey,
every time I refresh.
Ducati did make something like that. Well, almost like that. The whole tailway of it. Here, I'll post a link in the side.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, he's talking about in our side chat.
Oh,
You're not if he was a moderator, it'd work just in general.
Who do you want to be moderator? Just tell me.
No, not fucking Dubs. Fuck that guy.
We're just waiting on Dubs to post this link in our group chat.
Hold on, right here.
I don't see
Not,
anything at all.
it's not. All right, I'm just talking about the tail piece of it. Ducati did do something like that. Just the tail piece I'm talking about.
now is that a custom bike?
Oops. Sorry.
I don't know.
Ironic, I did the wrong thing.
What did you just do?
I typed in Ducati.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
custom. That's not
Yeah, it's a
fucking.
custom bike.
That's 100% custom and a really shitty job. I can't believe you bought that.
No, funny story about Ducati. I'm probably going to be test riding their Lamb's bike soon, the 659 Monster. It's actually the restricted model.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
That'll be dope.
Oh, that isn't custom. That's not.
Yeah, it's a custom.
Who's echoing?
Someone's got to mute their shit.
See, how
I
are you
wanna-
getting into the bike scene now?
Wait, yo, look at the second link I just posted. What the fuck?
An Audi.
An
That's an
Audi?
electric bike, though. So
Is it?
yeah. There's no exhaust.
That's probably a
Just
concept
pop
as
it
well.
back up.
Well, yeah, it's a concept, but
That thing looks crazy.
it's a full electric bike, bro.
I thought it
That
does,
thing
to be
still
honest.
looks sick, though.
Have any of you
Like
guys
that.
ridden the KTM RC8?
No, I've sat on one. It's uncomfortable as fuck.
That was it?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ride one.
I don't like any of the looks of fucking the KTM sport bike things. I don't, just the lights of them. They always fuck up on the lights.
Them and BMW.
Hey, boys and girls.
Well, welcome to the party.
So, man.
So
Hi, iconic.
Yeah, thanks, Rebavom. Nobody seems to get that right.
I did it on purpose. I had to. Just 'cause
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, Volkswagen came into my chat and spammed me a bit.
What is he spamming you with?
Iconic instead of ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
No, when Volkswagen starts getting on to you, just tell him that Mint wants to shove something up his ass. It'll get it off you.
Yeah, that worked.
You're welcome for that one.
I was going to ask you, ironic, do you know a guy named Toro Moto? He's out of Toronto as well. He just subbed me.
He doesn't sound familiar. No, I know like about a dozen motovloggers out of Toronto here, but he's not one of them.
I'll put it in our side chat. Yeah, he seems like a pretty cool guy. His channel's taken off pretty quick. He gets tons of views, and he private messaged me to check him out and stuff like that. And there, he's in the side check right there. He's out of Toronto as well. I just wanted to see if you knew him or you'd been out with him somewhere.
No, I haven't. I haven't yet.
He just subbed to me.
Yeah, he's like a newer channel. He's getting tons of views compared to how many subs he actually has. So I was writing him and asking him a couple questions.
Well, he has like Chase and Moto Vlog. He's got a lot of things. He's doing it right.
Let's see. if somebody's on an iPad right now, they can't type back, can they? They have to be on a PC, correct?
As far as I know, yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on a
something's
Nexus.
going on with all the.
Because somebody's actually
going on
writing
with
in.
all the.
He's a newer sub, and he said he can't type in the
keyframe?
chat. And I said, "Are you on your phone? If you're on a phone, you can't type." And he said, "No,
Is
I'm
it-
on an iPad."
Oh, that's weird.
So it's got to be the iPad because I said you need to be on a PC in order to type.
What the fuck is that?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm on a Nexus 7 and I can't see the group chat. I can see the side chat in Chrome through here, but I can't really see our group side chat.
Yeah, he was saying I can't type in there, and so I was trying to help him out, and then I put two and two together. You're probably not on a computer. That's what's holding you back.
Yeah, it's like a mobile app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think to actually do it, that they actually have to go through like the actual browser to do it, not just the YouTube app.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So if they actually go to like Safari and then go through there and go to YouTube, go to the channel, and everything, then they should be able to.
All right. See, I
And
don't
try
know.
maybe forcing.
It's the app for some reason. It gives you that ability to freaking go down there and like type in a message, but then it'll be like an error has occurred.
See, I don't understand. I don't know it either. I bought my wife her iPad last year, but I rarely use it just for music outside while I'm in the garage. That's about it.
Oh, I just found the new Grom. Posted in our side chat.
A new Grom.
This is going to be somebody's custom Grom.
Well, I've seen that before in videos.
That's an electric bike too, isn't it?
Yeah, the wheels go together and everything. They like totally move.
Why? Who all in here is got a Grom or is getting a Grom?
I want a
Only
Grom.
Freestar in the side chat has a Grom that we know of.
I'm actually looking at getting a Grom myself.
Yep.
Probably later on down the track, maybe next year. There is actually only one motovlogger in Australia that has a Grom currently, but unfortunately he has to do a bit of work because he actually crashed it. That's a rider's life if you didn't know. Yeah, he had a big crash on it, so he has to repair it, I think. Yeah.
Or get it written off.
Yeah, likely.
It's not hard to total those bikes.
I really hope it doesn't get written off.
Or it gets written off, and then he goes, I have all these stunt parts. I'm getting a new one.
That's the only reason I want a Grom is to fucking stun it.
Yeah, I gotta
same.
learn to wheelie, so I wouldn't mind trying it on a Grom.
How the hell do you guys wheelie a Grom? I don't understand.
I've seen it done.
You can literally lift up the front wheel while you're riding. So
And then fucking backpeg it.
Yeah, Jake Two Wheels. Who not Jake? Jake Garden Snake has it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Dude,
gotta slide
his
your
whole
ass
crew
like right
has it.
back.
His whole
You gotta
fucking
slide
crew
your
has it.
ass like right back on the seat. My mate has like a little 125 Sachs mad ass. And yeah, like I jumped on that, and the stock seat position is over the back wheel. So the moment you slide back and pop the clutch, it goes straight up, and I think it weighs 74 kilos or something. And yeah, it can wheelie, like third gear wheelies, like if you really get into it, it'll do it.
Yeah, but the other thing about freaking wheeling those little things is they're not as stable. Like fucking, I know Downshift fucked himself up, like wheeling a little bitty fucking bike. He was out of it for a while.
You just gotta know how to wheelie.
Fucking Downshift knows how to fucking wheelie.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking at getting a Grom soon. If I can find one, because here in Australia they're pretty expensive. 7,000 Australian dollars, I think.
Damn, dude.
What's the rate on that? What's the rate on that to American money?
Yeah, $31.99 on the Honda website right now. I'm sure
Yo,
they have
wait.
markups, but still, $31.99.
Australian dollars. What does that come out to in American dollars, Mitch?
$31.99 roughly.
No, because they have import and all that shit because they're an island.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So like a Porsche in Australia, I want to say is like $250,000.
Yeah.
Just because they're import, opposed to in America, you can buy a Porsche for 70 grand.
A new Mustang in Australia will cost you I think the turbo 4-cylinder one is going to be 45, and the V8 is going to be about 60 something, or around that.
Nuts.
But to get a Camaro, or something, or anything, what else?
How much would a Hellcat cost you?
A Hellcat would be like well over 100 grand.
Oh fuck!
So
Fuck that.
Because you got to get it converted.
if you have an Australian dollar, it's 72 cents American.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about the Canadian dollar. We're about the same.
So then their ground being $7,000, yeah, it comes out to more than like about 6 grand. Yeah, 5-6 grand.
Yeah. At the moment, there's only one importer for the Grom, so they've got a bit of a monopoly. But I think they were just testing the waters with them, and hopefully Honda Australia will start importing them directly.
And the
That's
price will be
adding
going down.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how cheap they are. You know, I'm looking at it right now on their website, $31.99. It just blows your mind. If I was buying one, I'd definitely get a yellow one. I don't know why. I just like the bright yellow. But it's just so they're almost like throwaway bikes at that price. You get a brand new bike for $3,000 or whatever. It's nuts when you think about it.
Black Chrome.
Yeah, I would get black.
Yeah, so they're like $7 grand
Or a
here.
white one.
They're like $7 grand, and I can buy an FZ07 for $9.
Wow,
They
that's
start
yeah.
at mid $5,000 here for the FZ07. Then they come up with their. Expensive, son. I paid only $6 grand for my bike. It was the X6R. I got it down to 6,000 cash.
I like some of the custom Groms. They're freaking sweet.
Stretched ones?
Nah, like the little cafe racer ones. They've got like on bars and all that sort of shit.
There was a lot of them at that AIM Expo here in Orlando last weekend. There was a lot of them.
Groms?
Dude, they had custom Groms for days in that place. All those different companies that do stuff.
Dude, I've seen like 3 now in Illinois that have all been stretched and exhausts.
Have you seen the turbo one?
No way.
There's a little turbo one. That looks
I want to
freaking
fucking.
cool.
Is there any videos of it on YouTube?
I think there is actually. There's a yellow one that's turbo.
There's a full fairing one with a bottle on it.
Yep.
Hey, Suburban, I think a Rider's Life was going to turbo his Grom, wasn't he?
He was putting Rider's Life was putting a CRF 450 motor in it.
Oh, yeah.
So wait, what's the top speed on a Grom? Like 64?
55, 54.
No. If you turbo it, what would the top speed on it be then?
The same. You'll just get there really quick and you'll be on the back wheel.
Now, freaking 3-Star said he got his up to what, like 74, something like that.
But with the speedo corrector.
Oh fuck! Oh, I found a turbo Grom on YouTube. Oh,
yep, I did too.
Oh shit!
There's
Look
like
at
2
this
videos.
wannabe Busa stretched Grom.
Yeah, I've heard of the stretch Groms too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many stretch Groms around here. Where you looking, Rev? Oh, I see it on your thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is that's a Grom?
I don't know what the fuck that is, but
It's like a baby Busa.
yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I
Oh
don't
my
know, it looks
god.
like a
It's fucking ugly, is what the fact.
Whoever owns either of those is just a douche.
I just wonder what they've dropped into it. Like how much more they put into that thing.
Could have bought a bike. Like
Oh
a full-
yeah, at
a
least.
full sport bike, bare minimum.
Alright, one sec, guys. Gotta mute myself.
I mean, just for the amount of money I'm putting into my 09, I could buy another bike almost. Like a decent full fairing bike. After it's all said and done.
But where's the fun in that, you know?
Well, my FZ will be pretty ridiculous when it's all said and done.
What are you doing?
What isn't he doing?
Where can I see this?
The only thing I'm not doing to my bike is changing the sprockets, basically. Because you don't need more torque on an FC.
No. If anything, you'd like make the gearing a bit longer so you could.
I actually love the gearing on the bike. I think it's perfect. That's actually the only reason I'm not changing the sprockets.
So are you doing like turbo kit or something?
Oh no, nothing like nothing motor wise. It's
Cosmetic.
yeah.
Okay.
Cosmetic and handling, stuff like that.
Stunt cage, suspension, stabilizer, brake lines, rotors. What else?
Already did the bars and levers.
Steering damper.
Levers. Yeah. Rear sets. Integrated. You know, illuminators, all of it.
Heel guards.
I can't find the heel guard that I want, so I might have a buddy actually make it for me.
The ones that clip to your rear sets.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
want it basically in my logo.
Okay.
He wants to say GSX.
Have you worn the shit out of like your swing arm where your boot kind of sits a little bit?
No.
No, yeah, my mate's got one, and his swing arm, sort of where the heel of his boot sits, has like scrubbed through.
On which side? The left side? On your
On the
clutch
right side.
Oh, I use the what is that? Like the little extension on the rear set to protect your foot from going into the exhaust. I still have that on. So my heel sits on that for the right side, and then the left side, it almost basically sits on top of the chain guard. So I don't actually touch my swing arms, just from the way I sit on a bike. And then exhaust,
Speaking of
radiator cover, some other shit.
Yeah.
I did
You
the.
see all that
Yeah,
carbon
yeah.
shit coming out?
Oh, what's up?
I'm really not into the carbon thing. For me, only because a lot of people, the moment carbon comes out, a lot of people get it, and I like not having shit that everybody else has.
Yeah. Whereas here in Australia, no one has like got carbon on their 07. So it's like, do I spend a few $1,000s on carbon parts? I don't have a few $1,000s to spend on carbon parts, so there's the answer.
I'm definitely going to spend carbon parts on the MT-07.
Buy 2 sets, okay? Thanks.
Yeah, of course,
They
man.
have, the tire hugger and carbon, or the front, air intake carbon, or your front tire hugger carbon, and all this shit. And I'm like, I might, but probably not. Especially the air intakes, I wouldn't change to carbon only because they're so exposed to rocks and debris and all that shit.
Yeah.
You get hit higher, and so if something chipped a carbon part, I would be fucking furious. That's where I'm kind of at with it. That's kind of my thoughts on carbon fiber parts. And then,
Dude.
what else? What?
This dude's got upgraded his Grom to a 200cc, fucking pumping 19 pounds of boost and claiming he's got 275 horsepower out of it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I lied. 27 horsepower. Sorry. I lied.
Oh, I was like,
yeah. Yeah, fuck, my bad.
Dubs is
But
a little illiterate, so.
Yeah. 19 pounds of boost and a fucking Grom? Jesus. I couldn't imagine even. Fuck. There's a few people fucking doing turbo in the Groms. Jeez.
There's a guy that's done a turbo FZ07 fucking snowmobile. It is ridiculous.
tire huggers, I'd probably paint the tank matte black and then just have like little silver accents in the back.
Were you planning on painting your bike?
I mean, literally, if I paint my bike, it's the tank and that's it. Like, that's the only thing to paint. So,
Yeah.
it's not expensive to paint an FZ09. You just take the tank off, have it painted, and put it back on, and you painted your bike.
Yeah.
So, like the rear fairings, quote unquote, the rear plastics are
Tiny.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably find a set of those for not that expensive. The gunmetal grayish black 14 has black rear plastics, so I don't think it'd be that hard to find. But then, if I did that, I would definitely paint the tank like a satin or a matte black, and then But that's a lot of shit.
No, Nitch, I just called you over because your One Moto vlog, who's got the mod bug? This the guy right here.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, we keep spending money on bikes, man. Just like I did on my car. I just got my new phone adapter. You know what I mean, for the hold the phone.
It's funny because when I get a car, I've literally never put a mod on actually any vehicle that I've ever had other than the FZ. I did a couple things to the Mini when I had a Mini, but nothing major.
You should just turn your WRX into an STI. Just suspension, bigger turbo.
Way too much fucking money. Way too much fucking money. I could finish the FZ09 and about halfway buy another bike for that shit.
Yeah, I think the only thing I want to do to my car is just coil over and just drop it a bit.
Well, my fucking Evo had mucho freaking upgrades.
What horses were you putting out of your Evo?
Can I elaborate on cars for a minute? In regards to laws and stuff. In Australia, just like with bikes, you also are restricted to what cars you can drive. In most states, though, like in Canberra or Western Australia or the Northern Territory, or actually in Western Australia, you're allowed. Like in New South Wales, if you're on your P plates, you can't drive turbos, you can't drive supercharged vehicles. You can only drive vehicles that, as I mentioned before, like exceed a certain power to weight ratio, and that's the same with Victoria. So quite literally, yeah.
You couldn't get a Skyline?
I mean, you can get like a. Yeah, you can get a non-turbo Skyline. You can drive that, but
Yeah.
you can't drive a full R34 GDR or like an R32 GDR, which sucks.
Yeah, in New Zealand, I heard, or I'm pretty sure you can like literally fucking register anything. Well, you technically don't have to register any vehicle, but you can fucking literally do pretty much anything you want
Anything, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Oh, and to answer your question, Dubs, I was pushing about 345 horse and about 370 torque.
That's not bad.
No, not for not for a fucking all-wheel drive car.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm just saying because you've seen there's been fucking so many 1,000 horsepower STIs, WRXs, whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, that's doing crazy freaking.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way into pistons, piston rods, cams, fucking everything. Whatever the fuck you can do, you fucking do it.
Yeah, but I mean, I had the lower end ceramic sleeve and coated and everything like that. So I mean, it was pushing 29.5 pound boost.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, by the way, guys, Brad in the side chat is the guy who I saw and I met in person when we were at the stuff. So he's a local motovlogger as well, if you guys want to check him out.
Fucking Devil.
So yeah, you guys can sub to Brad if y'all want.
Dude,
It's already 2
carbon
o'clock in the morning. Wow.
so
Flies.
fucking expensive, dude. Like, I mean, this is the other problem with it. It breaks easy and it's expensive. It's just a terrible
You're just paying for
combo.
the look of it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just a front tire hugger is $175. The upper side
carbon.
little the upper side little fairing pieces on the FZ are $195. The back plastics, which don't look stock, which I don't really like, are $180. I mean, they're just fucking outrageous.
Yeah,
I was
ridiculous.
looking at carbon fiber rear hugger for the R6, and like they didn't even have I like the look of the hugger on the R6, but the carbon fiber one was just a round one. I was like, I don't want that, and it was fucking expensive as fuck. I'm like, I wish they made a fucking like an OEM one that was carbon fiber.
But then I found one. I found the left side rear tail fairing. They don't have the right side, but it's $47. So essentially, I could get black rear fairings for probably $120 to find a complete set new. Where I couldn't even buy a fucking front wheel hugger. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait, real quick, yo, Thunder.
Thunder, use your mic.
You got it.
So, what's the word on the meetup?
The one in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
That's next July. It's gonna be like July 16th.
Yeah, I'm getting so many comments. What? There's an Ohio meetup? Because I said something about it in my last motovlog that I uploaded, but fucking yeah, there's a few people that were like, "What? There's an Ohio meetup?" And then I've been commenting on other people's shit, like, "Yo, Ohio meetup or what meetups you going to or whatever," and everyone's like, "Oh, there's an Ohio meetup," and I keep telling everybody to go to your channel.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. Like, that's good that you're spreading the word. I've been getting people hitting me up too. Actually, I've actually got a local guy that lives like 45 minutes ago. He contacted me this morning via comments, and he was saying the same thing. He was like, "Wait a minute." He's like, "I just happened to see you on YouTube, and you live in Ohio?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You should have a meetup." I'm like, "As a matter of fact, July next week we're having one, so a bunch of other motovloggers are coming." So I'm supposed to meet him eventually. With the weather here, it's kind of unpredictable. We're kind of getting pretty cold, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So far, how many people have said they're going?
The head count right now is at 93.
Yeah.
And that's 93 people that may stay true to their word or not. I mean, obviously we're still kind of far from that point, but
Yeah,
You
you
rock
just
up
need
and there's like
every
4
other
people.
motovlogger that says they're going just needs to make a video saying, "Yo, we're going here this date."
yeah, I know for sure
Spread over.
there's at least like a good 10, 15 of us that are going to be there for sure.
You put that too close to my birthday, I won't be able to make it.
And my birthday's in July as well.
When is your birthday, Rev?
I'm not saying that shit on there.
Okay.
Are you on your computer?
On my computer, yeah.
Can you see the group chat, like our private one?
Yeah.
Why does it matter when? Oh, what? Dude, that's my sister's birthday too.
Huh, that's funny.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks, Rev.
Yeah, I can't swing that. Like,
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, well, yours is on the. What day is yours on? The meetup.
Mine,
16,
the 16th.
Yeah, dude, that's literally.
you know, a fucking week before, like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
too close, man.
It's literally
Let's say a
2
month
weeks.
or two, maybe you could. But, I mean, once again, I understand, like, being so far away from where I'm at, kind of just trying to make it so that we have something going for next year, give enough people time to kind of plan it,
Yeah.
it's smart.
Yeah.
I don't mean this in a bad way because your channel's a little smaller, so it gives a lot more time.
For word to spread.
Yeah, it's not like when the SoCal Motovlogger meet or Atlanta goes off and you have, Baker or Suburban or Do It With Dan or Jake the Garden Snake pumping it. It's a
Yeah,
little
you
different.
literally have every fucking big motovlogger going to that's pumping it. So
Right.
you have
And so it's a
hundreds of
little
thousands of people hearing about it.
if you got like Miz, like if you hit up Miz Shift about it, I know I forget where he's at.
He's in Ellie,
He's in what?
Illinois.
Oh,
Illinois.
he's not.
I've already asked him actually. I don't know what he said. I'd have to go back and look. I think he said he couldn't make it for some reason. I'd have to go back. I was talking to him about it for a little bit. Or no, was I? I don't remember. I've talked to him a few times. I don't remember what though. I'd have to go back and look.
But yeah, the reason though, and you're exactly right, Rev. And it's not offensive what you said. Actually, it's just the truth. I'm such a small motovlogger. Even if you want to consider that what I am as of right now, that the extra time is just, I guess, easier to get the information out and kind of get it planned and see who's going to come or not. I mean, originally I didn't think that it was going to be a big turnout, if you want to call it that, really.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the fact you have 93 people coming, or have said that they're showing up, is a lot bigger than I actually anticipated it being.
Yeah, I mean, 90.
Me too.
Like you said, 93 is like what they said, but we all know within.
Realistically, out of that
time frame,
93, I
change.
bet you 100, or not 100, I bet you 50 people show up from that 93. But
Right.
that's still, I mean, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And
not
we
like a
still have
SoCal.
minds to fucking pump out the information on it. So
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not gonna. I had a thought, like maybe, just by putting out the information out there on my video. That's why I made the video so early, because I had a lot of people like approach me on comments like, "Why are you mentioning it now? That's like a year from now." But that's the whole point,
exactly. Yeah.
just people to hear it. But yeah, I mean, if people want to ask questions about it, they're more than welcome to do so.
Yeah, that's why I told you to talk.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, definitely. But if people, you guys have people ask you that question, it's July 16th. It's a Saturday. So far, I've got a location possibly scoped out. It's actually a really big, nice place. It's got bathrooms close by. There's going to be food that we're going to kind of try and chip in, me and a small group of people. And then depending on how big the group turns out to be, there may be an actual ride.
Wait, you haven't planned a ride for this yet?
Yeah, there's got to be a ride, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, there is going to be a ride for sure. I just don't know which route it's going to be yet, is what I should have said.
Let's put it this way. Probably an hour to 2 hours, somewhere in there. So an hour and a half
Yeah.
is a good guesstimation. only because you're in Ohio. Like, it's not like you're gonna stop somewhere and, you know, you could plan it around a hotel or whatever and kind of take that idea from SEMM.
Yeah, like just think there's so many people coming from out of state.
You know, I would call a hotel, so you have a hotel, and say, hey, look, I'm expecting, 20 to 50 people to roll through here, and we'll book rooms for your hotel, but make it pretty close to where you're meeting and make your whole ride kind of a circle if you're meeting by an airport. And if you're not meeting by an airport, then fucking find a hotel wherever the fuck. It doesn't even matter at that point.
Yeah, so I think that if I recall correctly, Ref, me and you had this conversation. I kind of took that idea that you just mentioned, which you had mentioned to me beforehand, way back, I think like several weeks ago. And that's what I'm kind of leaning towards, but I need a better head count because they're asking for a better head count, which, once again, I can't guarantee them that head count yet, so that's what they're looking for, really.
Dude, I hope at least 100 bikes show up. By that time, I feel like,
Is Phaser Matt still in here on the side chat?
If he is, he's hidden. He's not talking. He hasn't talked. He took, I don't know, like 2 messages and then he left.
Yeah, so I mentioned it in my last motovlog, so.
That's awesome.
I got a few comments on that, and then as we keep getting closer, I'll throw hints in there about it. I'm trying to plan so many fucking trips right now. It's pretty crazy.
I mean, that's just it. You know what I mean? Like, it's no hard feelings, whatever. If I know that.
No, I'm like 90% sure I'm coming.
Right, no, but that's what I'm telling everybody. Like, it's no hard feelings if you can't make it. I understand. It's kind of a situation where there's other routes planned or other things that take precedence over this, and it's just, it's just a good way to kind of get to meet other people. I know that I was wanting Niche to come up, but, he's way too far, and he's made that apparent that, it's a long ride, which I completely understand. It is a long ride. It's like, 14 or 15-hour ride, so there's no way that, I would expect him to do it. Though there are some other guys that are actually riding from further. I mean, it's all kind of whatever, really. I'm just excited just to have the group that's going to be coming, whoever they are.
Yep. I think I'm just going to tow my bike up there.
Yeah, you can tow it. It's not bad.
All I'm saying
I would definitely love to come to America.
Niche better be there.
Where?
I said if I roll up to that, if I somehow make it work, you better be there.
Oh, I ain't going to Ohio. I'm sorry, I ain't going to Ohio.
It's like, of all the places.
Yeah, wait, Niche, you going to Georgia?
No.
No? What?
Dude, I hate rides, long rides. I hate driving anywhere anymore. Call me lazy. Dude,
that's like a few hours from you.
Fucker, you better be at Atlanta.
Dude, you have no idea how bad I get burned out on long drives now. Even in my car, I'm just like, I don't want to do this.
Long drives? What?
How far is it?
You got Rev coming from halfway across the world. Not literally, but.
If I can arrange it, I'm going to be there.
Atlanta, it's just probably from here is at most like 6 hours.
Yeah, to me it's just too far. I don't like going that far anymore. I used to do that when I was young, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Bitch, you're like fucking 30.
I've driven all the way to Canada from Florida. I've driven all the way from upstate New York to the Keys in 1.5 days. I've been to Texas. I've done all that stuff, and it gets burned out really quick when you have to make so many long hauls. Brap knows. Just like, if you don't have to do it, why do it?
I know.
You could just hop on a plane and just go. That's what I do.
Okay, hop on a plane and rent a fucking bike then.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's like, yeah, I'm not driving anymore.
Yeah, flying is like an hour and a half or 2 hours at most.
By the time it's all said and done, you could literally ride there. By the time you gotta fucking...
Exactly, but all I have to do is just do this the whole time. Yeah, I'm good. That's what I like. And when my wife was doing her clinicals in Atlanta, I used to just go up there at least once a month, man. So you understand where I'm coming from. You just get burned out after a while.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that one.
So like,
I'm not
and then
hating
I'd always drive to my mom's in upstate New York, and my dad in Champaign, Illinois. Just it really got old.
Yo-Yo said you sound like an 80-year-old.
Yeah, right. I'd rather fly. Flying to me is better now than doing any car drive.
Fucking hate planes.
I hate flying, man. I hate everything
Fucking
about
hate
flying.
planes.
Do you
Yeah,
really?
I'll take fucking flying over driving halfway across the fucking country.
I just sit there and do whatever I want.
Just the
don't do
takeoff and the
anything.
turbulence is what fucks me.
Oh, I don't even mind, dude.
I don't care, but
Turbulence is cool.
I've flown from fucking here to Iraq and freaking Dubai and Australia, so flying's no big deal.
The
You know,
thing I
it's
hate
weird.
about
As
flying
a
is-
kid, I had no problem. Like I flew to England, Ireland, Italy, Mexico, fucking no problems. But now, fuck that. I don't know why. Like it was just 1 year I was flying to Florida, and I was like, fuck this. And then the turbulence was so bad, I thought we were going down.
Yeah, there's sometimes you see the wings just sitting there bumping back and forth like this. You look out the window, and it's not a fun ride.
Now, I've used to be paranoid all the time of flying. Like, I always thought I was going to crash. We were going to have an accident because I've seen like air crash investigations on TV so many times.
It'll put it in your head, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking when I was coming back from Florida last year, and then we hit really bad turbulence, and like you know that like feeling in your gut where you feel like you're going down. It lasted so long, and I was like, I don't want to say anything, but I swear to God, I saw a pool in the shape of a cross. If this is it, and I was freaking out. Fuck off.
Shit, that's
I hate flying now.
The thing I hate about flying is I got to go from whatever time I check into the airport until whatever time I get out of the airport on the other end without a cigarette. I'm just not happy about that. So
Copenhagen.
I can't chew. That's nasty shit.
Copenhagen, baby. I can chew anywhere I want. Copenhagen.
Yo, did they let you bring e-cigs on a plane?
No. I
No.
don't think you can anymore.
How the fuck am I gonna get my e-cigs wherever I'm going?
Well, you can take them with you and either
You just
check them
can't
in your
use
luggage.
them on the plane, that's all.
No, I mean, I don't. I just want to I want to bring my e-cigs. You know.
Everything, it's good to go, like they'll tell you, but it's just, you can't use it while you're on the plane. Once you get back off the plane again, yeah, you can use it. It's like smoking, you just go find the smoking area and you're good to go.
Yeah, well, you can. I'm sure you know if as long as you can get it on the plane. I mean, you can fucking zero an e-cig hit.
Ooh.
I think
that's
it's
about it.
I think the reason e-cigs aren't allowed to be smoked on a plane is because they can blow up or whatever.
Yeah, that's a certain e-cig. That's
Yeah,
if
I know.
if you
but-
don't know what you're doing.
That would be the reason why.
Yeah. Fuck boys like K-Dub building super low ohms and not knowing Ohm's law. Is he still in the side chat?
He's probably there. He said he's just listening on, but he's definitely there.
What's wrong? What's wrong with super low ohm?
That when you build super low ohms, and then that's when like if your battery can't handle it, that's when they blow up. Or if you hard short your battery to your mod.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I wanted to start get an e-cig because I want to sort of quit smoking, but
They're just quit smoking.
there's too much. Yeah, that's what everyone says.
Just fucking quit.
I don't even understand when people say that shit because I quit smoking like it was nothing and I was a 2-pack a day smoker. Just stop buying cigarettes and you're fine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Seven, you might have to get in contact with High Rider for vaping.
Yeah, I vape.
Yeah,
and,
I borrowed my mate's vape for like a day, and like I didn't like it at all. Like it was, I don't know, maybe I was doing it wrong, but I
Fair
probably
enough.
was doing it wrong.
I have no idea about that smoking thing, or like the vaping, but it seems like it's a motorcycle thing. Like I'd say
I
at
love
least half the
vaping.
motorcycle people smoke or vape.
Oh, it's not just a motorcycle thing at all.
No, I'm just saying that it seems like it's a lot more than say other things.
Per capita, I would say motorcycle riders, yes, are more smokers or vapors than or a higher percentage.
I mean, like a lot of Australian motovloggers seem to vape these days because they are smokers themselves. I know that AJ vapes a lot. Who else? C German. A lot of people.
Supernautica.
Yeah, Supernautica.
Hey,
Yeah, it
I'm
seems to be
guessing
common
you're
among
Eric.
us.
Eric, I'm guessing you're Toro Moto. You might want to log into the right account beforehand. Go to Google, your Google Plus page. Log into that first to make sure it's under your screen name, your Toro Moto, and then come in.
Alright, sorry, can you repeat that one more time? I had two windows open for a second, so I wasn't
Go
able
under your Google Plus. Just go to Google Plus page, like you would normally use. Make sure it's logged in on the top right. Drag it down to whatever it says, Toro Moto. And then it'll just say, okay, you're using it as Toro Moto now. And then re-log back into this. So close this window out and then reopen it again from that link I gave you. And you should pop up as Toro Moto.
Wait. Can I ask you guys a quick question? Is everybody getting this whole Matrix shit for when everybody talks?
No, just you.
Just you.
No.
Typical.
Fuck you, AT&T.
It happens sometimes when my internet starts slowing down. I get the whole Matrix thing.
It just hates nubs.
This is true.
So it's just normal.
K-Dev, I know you got me muted right now, but it's just funny that you got stopped by the same cop. To me, he was looking for your ass when he saw you coming down the road. That's all I was going to say.
Well, no. Like, this cop stopped me back in April. Yeah, early April, he stopped me. And he let me off with a warning. That was back when I was still on my 250. And I didn't recognize him at first until he came. Once he told me to take off my helmet, so I took off my helmet. He's like, haven't I pulled you over before? I was like, and then it hit me. I was like, fuck, this dude let me off with a warning last time. He ain't let me go this time.
Did he let you go?
No.
Did you get it on video?
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Dude. You didn't watch the subscriber video?
Yeah.
Clearly not. Jesus.
I did.
Well, then you didn't watch till the very end because you see him look backwards and the cop car's right there and he goes, shit, I'm getting pulled over. And then after the end.
And then I edited it. I'm going to make that its own video. Yeah, I put up to be continued right then. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to make that its own little thing.
Oh, yeah, dude. That video is going to, really do good. You can just show, the hauling ass part, and then you turn around and go, oh, shit, I'm getting pulled over. And then that will be the beginning of the video.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to show that last part for the start of it again, in case people that didn't watch it all the way through.
Okay,
And then I'm probably just going to let it roll. Let it roll. I'll do some edits, edit out my full name and shit whenever he says it and all that, but that's about it.
I watched it when you started riding away. You did your little tail whip. You started going, and then I had to deal with my nun-nose stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but yeah, he was in a pretty bad accident, broke his knee, smashed his head, smashed his elbow. So.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about whenever I first started leaving that little gravel parking lot and I spanned a tire?
Yeah, that's what, and I had to leave. So.
Oh, that was towards the beginning.
Yeah. See what I'm talking about? He's like, I watched it. No, you didn't. Busted.
I clicked on the link. It says watched.
Busted.
Yeah.
It counts.
We're getting a bit.
And I was so disappointed too because I wasn't even pushing it hard like I normally do right there. Right there, normally I'm hauling ass.
You be disappointed. That means you got lucky.
I guess. I mean, if I was hitting it as hard as I normally would, I would have been gone.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome.
No, I would have been gone. See ya. He wouldn't have caught me. It took him 5 miles to catch me, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Drop a
Alright,
beer
guys,
and
well-
disappear.
What do you write on the ticket?
What's that?
What do you write on the ticket?
107 and a 65. Construction zone.
Oh, dude, that's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
like
you're
a $2,000 ticket.
Nah, no. No fucking way.
Not in Texas, it's like $30.
Nah, it's probably around 300. It's probably around 300.
Dude, they fuck you for construction zones around here. And especially going that fast, they would have hit me with reckless driving, taking my bike.
It depends on the construction zone. Were there workers present?
No, there weren't.
Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, either way, still here. Dude, in my fucking video, I was doing 79 and a fucking 45. And he was like, I could take your bike, well, I'll take you to jail, whatever.
Yeah, no, the construction zone little thing, it's only while workers are present.
That's for you guys.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. In Texas, that's what it is.
Yeah, that ain't how it is in California.
Well, that's because California's a bunch of fucking communists.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you get nailed. You know, Georgia has super speeder laws now. If you're 20 over the speed limit, they take your ass to jail. It's super speeder law. They don't even fuck around anymore. That's
Where, in Florida?
Georgia.
Oh, in Georgia? Yeah, I saw that in Georgia.
You know, in Vizimoto, the reason, I don't know, so I was talking to Invizimoto in fucking Walter's stream right before I got banned. He was telling me if you do a wheelie in Florida, your first one's a $1,200 fine. That's fucked.
You're better off to just run.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
better get away.
Twitch going back and forth in front of the cop doing wheelies. I was like, wow, dude. All he needs is his buddy coming back around and like stopping him.
Mm-hmm.
I would just kept down there. I just waited for him to be done.
Alright, guys, well, I'm dipping. I gotta work in the morning.
Later, bud.
Right.
It's supposed to be
Everybody.
raining like the next 3
Have a good one.
days.
Peace. Thank you, thank you, Nitch.
All right, but I'll see y'all next time.
See you guys later.
Well, we're gonna get Toro in here. I had to teach him how to do it. Like I went in a private message and told him how to do it. Get another new motovlogger in here. Somebody that's never been in a hangout before.
Right on.
What the hell is he writing?
I don't know. I can't fucking see it.
K-Dub. I can see K-Dub, but that's it. I don't know what else he wrote before that.
Licks chode?
250, I guess.
250.
250.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because it's raining. That sucks.
It was pouring today, son. I woke up, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, it was nice coming to work, and it's supposed to. I knew once I got to work, I looked at the weather because they were talking about that tropical system coming in from the Gulf, and it was right on the coast. Like I didn't realize it was going to be here tonight, so I get to ride home in really, really shitty weather. It's supposed to rain like the next 3 days. Actually, it's supposed to rain until I go back to work next week. It's like the day I go back, it's supposed to be dry again.
We need a rain motovlog.
I haven't done one in a while.
Some, like, thing, go for it. Give us a nice rain motovlog.
Yo, my other playing in the rain video, that was one of my early videos, but that one was so much fun, and people loved it.
Do it. Can't hurt.
Yes, it can.
Just don't do 107 and a 65 this time.
What's crazy is he got me at a lower. Because there was at one point I was at. Well, if you look at the video, there's one point in that at the end of the video where I'm at like 115, 116, right as I start to slow down. So I think he caught me like doing that, like right as I was getting on it a little bit.
Dude, just wait till you post. There's gonna be so many haters. You dumb fuck, making us all look bad. It's gonna be so funny.
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about how I want to title it though. I think I'm just gonna go because the whole interaction was kind of boring because I didn't fucking argue anything really. I was really nice. I'm really thinking about like how you're supposed to talk to cops or how you should talk to cops or something like that, you know.
You can just title it straight up. Cop catch.
Or I'll just fucking clickbait and How you don't talk to cops.
Cop nails me doing 107 miles per hour. I mean, you don't really need that much more than that. And everybody's gonna be like, "Holy shit!" You know, I didn't see this video.
Yeah.
It's true. You didn't lie. That's it. That's all you really
Yeah,
need.
but that's kind of nah.
I would click it. If I saw it, I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, people that already subscribed to me are gonna see it, but people aren't gonna search. Oh, exactly for 107 miles. You know.
That's what you tag. That's how you tag your videos after that.
Police brutality. Beat down.
Dude, seriously, I put that in every one of my videos. In all my everyone, go look at any of my videos. I have police brutality as a tag.
Police bash black.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Black
god.
Lives Matter. There you go.
Actually, have you guys seen this one on YouTube before? Police fight violent biker. It's actually in the UK, and there was a guy that was riding an R6, and they caught him. In the end, they actually caught him with drugs.
The black guy.
Yeah.
And he like breaks the cop's nose or whatever.
He punches him right in the face with the key.
Yeah.
And it nearly hit his eye.
Yeah. He fucks that cop up. Shows.
Yeah.
Like, because the cop, like, it was one of those cops who was being like super nosy and snooty.
Yeah.
And so to watch him get punched in the face was like,
yeah. Apparently they knew he was in big trouble because they could smell the weed just from the car.
Yeah, I usually can smell that. If somebody's smoking it, one or two cars in front of me, I can tell somebody.
He
has
wasn't
weed.
smoking it. It was sitting in his rear, underneath his rear seat on an R6. There is no way in hell there is any potent enough weed to smell while you're driving to pull him over. That was such bullshit. It was unbelievable.
So was he a black Jamaican guy?
Yeah, he was a black guy.
It was a
Was
black
he, like,
guy.
Jamaican, like one of those white guys.
UK.
Rastafarian.
It wasn't a Rasta. He was a black guy in the UK.
But if you know about how things work, like if you were part of the colonies, you can easily like go back and forth between the different countries that England used to control, and that's why I get a lot of that there.
Yeah, no, he's just a black.
Which his family might have been from like Jamaica or one of the like South
Whatever. Well, go watch the video, Dick. And
I've just put in the side chat if anyone wants to check it out.
he sounds like a fucking black English guy. That's it.
Here, I can click it and put that in the thing so that we can all see it. In the chat. There, that way everybody can see it.
Dude,
Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Finds everything I can.
Alright.
7.8 million. Damn. All you need to do, Kato, is just punch a police officer.
On tape.
You got to admit though that like he actually managed to hide the drugs pretty well. It was only the smell that sort of attracted the cops.
And it's bullshit. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's such a bullshit charge on how they properly. Oh, and then there's scratches here or whatever. Bitch, there's. Come on now, shut the fuck up.
They only sentenced him to 6 months in jail. So
That's all he got. Wow.
yeah.
It's actually not bad at all. America would be like 6 or 10 years.
At least.
You know, punching a police officer? Shit.
Well, especially if he had his keys in his
No,
hand,
dude.
that could be assault with a weapon or some shit.
If you punched a police officer right now, they just shoot you.
Yeah, it's getting bad around here. You heard in Brooklyn, a black cop got killed today.
In Australia,
Yeah.
they wouldn't pull out the gun. They just spray me or tase me, or just try and arrest me without even using their lethal weapons.
Don't tase
Or
me,
non-lethal
bro.
weapons. Sorry.
It used to be like that here, but here recently, I mean, you assault a police officer, they're just gonna pull on you.
Yeah.
They're just gonna shoot.
Good.
You'd pretty much get an extra charge for that, assaulting police.
Dude, why is a titanium engine kit, like a bolt kit made out of titanium, $520? Are you fucking crazy?
Titanium's freaking expensive.
Dude, right? But I mean, literally, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 28 bolts for $520. 28 bolts. You're fucking out of your mind.
Oh, I fixed my audio. I don't know if y'all fucking saw that shit or heard it in my video today.
Yeah, it wasn't annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I finally fucking found the right spot for the mic in that in the helmet. All I needed was a bit of electrical tape.
I find to get a lot of wind noise at anything over about 50 miles an hour, about 80 clicks. Anything over that, I get way too much wind noise in my helmet.
What kind of helmet do you have?
It's a Bell Evo, Revolver Evo, the modular.
Oh yeah, modulars. I've never actually owned a modular. My coworker has a modular. I just don't like them.
I can't stand them.
I really like it. It's comfortable. It's convenient. You can flip up the whole face shield if you want to talk to somebody or whatever, or go in and pay for gas. But yeah, it's pretty freaking noisy.
Yeah.
All this shit is in the UK too. Jesus fuck, it's gonna take forever to ship.
Yeah, it's in the UK. Pretty funny though.
What?
It's great. Why don't they have a nightstick out? Seriously.
Oh yeah, those cops were actually unarmed.
Like I
they
get
have
at
no
least have a
guns.
nightstick on your side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't care. That's like basic police stuff, just to be able to hit them for that kind of thing right there. It's great.
I think the majority of police in England don't even carry firearms.
And then the
that's what I'm
dog in
saying.
the background barking. It's like, I'm not gonna make this any more racist. The dog's going after him, barking.
Yeah, why are UK cops unarmed? I don't understand.
Like I get a gun unless you're maybe in London proper or something, but at least have like a nightstick or something to defend yourself with,
Yeah, I agree.
or tasers or something like that. You know, you've got to have that. I'm sure maybe by now this might have been old, but maybe now they might be changing the rules.
Yeah,
a little bit.
they have tasers now.
But definitely have a nightstick on their side.
Because rainbows and hugs and smiley faces are gonna just change the world.
Of course, bro. Didn't you know?
Works. It works.
I mean, it is.
They do have significantly less access to guns in like the general public.
Oh yeah.
So you're not likely as a police officer pulling someone over. You're not likely to have someone pull a gun on you.
Yeah, but the thing is just because a person doesn't have a gun doesn't mean they're not fucking lethal.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
I mean, it's that's. I've talked about that so many times, and it's just because a person doesn't have a gun doesn't mean that they can't kill you and that they're not dangerous. And the entire thing about policing or anything like that is escalation of force. You don't show the same force, you show more force because you want to have the upper hand.
I mean, here you rarely see a gun. Like, no civilian here carries a gun. The only guns you really see are on coppers here. That's about it.
It's just funny hearing that, because of course we're used to it, but I understand.
Yeah. I have actually shot a gun before. I've shot a Bruno CZ452, but never any like assault rifles or machine guns, light machine guns or pistols. Nothing of the sort.
Well, the vast majority of Americans have never shot a machine gun.
Yeah. Machine guns take a whole different stamp and all that crap. It's a lot more expensive to get a machine gun license permit alone.
Yeah, and that's one of the large misconceptions about guns in America is everybody thinks that, oh yeah, you can just go out and buy a machine gun. It's not that simple. It really,
Hell no.
And all the freaking ARs that you see out there, or, the sporting rifles and stuff like that, those are semi-automatic. One trigger pull, one bullet.
Yep.
And another huge misconception is, people hear the word AR-15. AR does not stand for assault rifle.
Nope.
Nah.
It stands for Armalite rifle. Because the original AR-15 was produced by Eugene Stoner when he worked for a company called Armalite.
Yep.
That is what the AR stands for. So, just a little history lesson for you.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm looking at the panel right now. I don't think Brapp owns a gun, even though he's out in the country. But I know Gibby probably owns a gun. I know for a fact Thundercat has a gun. I don't know about K-Dub, though.
I had guns until my house got robbed, and I just never bothered to replace them.
That's right. I remember you said you had something. Yeah. But I know I've seen Thundercat's gun. He took his out to the Swedish girl. But I mean, that's just the way it is.
I don't have guns in my house.
What you do, you said?
I said I don't have guns in my house.
Oh, that's right. Your dad owns them, right?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? It's just the way it is. It's no big deal.
Got a compound fucking bow.
Damn right. Listen, deer hunting tips and a tomahawk. Come fuck with me.
I mean, I lean over like this, and there you go right there. So it's just the way it is. It's no big deal for me.
Dependent on the person. I don't need guns.
These hands are weapons.
I mean, you need home protection to some degree, but I prefer more of a silent method. So I'll just bury you in my backyard.
Sound suppressed 22.
Yeah. Silencers are super illegal in California.
Yeah.
It's I would say having a silencer is worse than carrying a concealed weapon into a federal building in California.
Okay. Yeah, they're completely illegal in Canada too.
What is legal in California?
Okay, I'll make it real easy for you. Any weapon that has a pistol grip other than a pistol is illegal unless it's a 22.
Jesus.
Other than that, you're pretty good.
Are you guys able to hear me right now or no?
Yeah, we can hear
you. But you can at least change your icon, change your whatever.
Yeah,
but that's the easiest way to explain what guns are illegal and legal in California. 50 cals are also outlawed.
Oh, but those are so much fun to shoot.
Just about broke on the wrist, shoot out 50 cal.
You can own a lot of weird stuff. You can own 50 cals as a non-restricted status. They can be unregistered. But then when you want to go purchase a 22 pistol or something like that, it needs to be registered for the whole 9 yards.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
In Canada, the restrictions on the firearms are ridiculous. It's kind of really backwards because a lot of the laws are made with people that have never shot before. So, it's a lot of perception on what they think is dangerous and less dangerous. But at the end of the day, you get a lot of weird stuff happening, like 50 cals being non-restricted. Someone with a very basic license can go buy one and not register it. But then on the other hand, the second you want to buy a 22 pistol or a 22 rifle shorter than a certain length, now you have to register that because it might be more dangerous to the public.
So you're telling me I could go in and buy a fucking 50 caliber pistol
and nobody would bat an eyelash, and I want a 22.
If it would have to be longer than the minimum length requirements, it's really messed up. But on a different
Okay, so
token,
you go buy a Barrett 50 cal and walk around shooting people, and it's totally okay, but you can't have a 22 to go shoot squirrels.
yeah, that's exactly right. Also, in Canada, you can't bring handguns into the bush to go target shoot or anything. You can only bring the category of non-restricted rifles in the bush to go shoot, which I think's pretty stupid.
So you can only bring your Barrett 50 cal rifle to the bush, but you can't bring a
You can
22
bring
revolver.
Non-restricted rifles. So basically, you can bring a Tavor, but you can't bring an AR-15 because a Tavor, for some reason, is less dangerous than an AR-15.
Thumbs up for that.
Does it have bullets and a trigger? It's dangerous.
Yeah.
If you don't know what the
Hey,
fuck
Rev.
you're doing.
I just wanted to ask a question, Rev. So if California gun laws are that strict, then how come you see Dan Bilzerian just breaking all the rules?
So, if you owned all your guns before 1998, or they are willed to you, they're grandfathered in, 100% legal. I have a short-barreled shotgun, which is completely illegal in California. But in my family, it was legally owned and obtained before that law came into effect. But if I went to sell it, it's illegal.
Wow.
So basically, that's
amazing.
yours till the end, right? Is that how that works? You can't really get rid of that then?
Yep. Well, I can get rid of it for a fuck ton of money, but it just ain't to anybody I would want to walk away from with a gun.
Fair enough.
That's my personal opinion about selling guns. Is it better be basically at the shop.
Hey, Eric, we gotta get you to figure out how to get your thing right. Seriously.
Yeah, man, I agree. I tried signing out of my other one and whatnot, and when I click my Google Plus page right now, the Toro Motor page comes up. I'm not sure why this is configured like this right now.
Before you actually get into the Hangout, if you're on a computer, it'll say switch accounts right before, underneath the join button.
Yeah, I saw that, and the right account was selected there.
Do you have like more than one account that's connected to your YouTube channel?
I do, yeah. Does it automatically default to a particular one, or how does that work?
Yeah, it does. So it defaults to the main one. Basically, if you got more than one channel, you got your primary channel that YouTube considers, and your other channels are considered like your sub channels.
Okay.
So your Google account is most probably connected to like your personal email.
That makes sense. So do you know how I'm able to change that?
You'd have to remove the channel, the email address that's associated with that channel via your Google profile.
Okay, so I set up a new email address for the YouTube channel. Is that how I do it?
Yeah, I mean, so basically you would just put in a new email address for that channel that you're using for motovlogging or whatever it is.
Okay. All right. I will go and fiddle with that. But nice chatting with you guys, even for a brief bit tonight. But I will talk to you guys again in the future then. I'm not able to figure this out quick times.
Yeah, it ain't too hard, man. You'll figure it out real quick, actually.
Okay, sounds good. All right, nice chatting with you guys. I'll talk to you in a bit then.
Later.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
I was going to ask him. I was like, well, he could actually, if he was willing to show his face or whatever, he could always do what I'm doing and then put on the bottom here what your channel is. That way, he wouldn't even have to fiddle with it that way.
Yeah.
It's just another way around it.
True story.
Until he figures out, at least he could hang in here tonight. But I don't know if he wants to show his face. It's getting a little quiet around here, isn't it?
I'm just tired, man. It's been a long day at work.
I had the night off to go to my wife's doctor's appointment, and then so I didn't do much. I was gonna go ride around today. I was like, nope, pouring, staying inside. It dried up in the afternoon, but it wasn't. It was still all wet, and I was like, psh, not gonna get ready again. So I just stayed in, watched moto vlogs, and that's it.
Yeah, I almost had to go to the range today because when I went out to try to start my bike, it wouldn't fucking start. And I was about to fucking flip shit.
Yeah, I can't wait till this weekend's demo ride. I'm not going to miss any demo rides this weekend. Last weekend, I couldn't get the guys to get there early enough. They didn't want to go early, and then we didn't get to get any demos in. Every single company was there. Even the Can-Am Spider company was there. They had all like the four-wheelers and all those kind of vehicles in the back. They had dirt hills and everything you could do. So I mean, the whole parking lot was closed off just for that and for motorcycle parking.
Nice.
Dude, but I didn't get to do any of it. You had every dealer there. Every single motorcycle dealer was there doing demo rides. So I was like, damn it. So I said, I'm not missing it. I said, you guys can come early if you want, or you can stay, whatever, but I am definitely going to be there.
Yeah, I gotta figure out whenever they're gonna do some demo days around here because I definitely want to go do that.
Yeah, I was searching, and when I was buying my helmet, they told me this was going to be the first time they were personally going to host it at the Kissimmee Motorsports place up the street from me. And it cost them actually $4,000 to have the Kawasaki demo truck come to their store. $4,000 for the day.
Oh, yeah,
but you have to pay for it. It's not like Kawasaki just does it out of the benefit of their hearts. You have to pay for them to take the time to come over.
Yeah, but I think it actually pays for itself because it gets people that are just kind of on the fence about getting a certain bike and stuff like that, and they can actually go and get on it, and ride it.
Right, I think that's what it is too. So I don't know. So they're gonna have a lot of victory bikes there, some of the street fighters, and then some of the sports bikes, but they're not gonna put the ZX-10 out. There's a whole list of it, but they won't put the ZX-10.
But like Caps right now is looking at a couple of different bikes, and he kind of wants to test ride the Ninja 650 and everything. But it's like
I think I'm gonna ride that one. A lot of people were saying that you should ride that one. I'm like, I was interested in sport bike, but damn, I want to try it out.
Yeah.
Tried some of the street fighters as well. Maybe the 300 just for some fun because they're pretty popular bikes.
The Z1000 is a pretty hot looking bike. I wouldn't mind trying one of those out.
I know what they do is they line them up and they just you have to sign up for which one you want and if there's a time slot available for that bike, and then it comes on a wristband. Somebody told me you can only sign up for 2 bikes at a time. That's all I know. And it says what bike on the wristband and what time. They pen it in there for you, and I was like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
a bunch of people don't just get there at the very beginning and then just take up everything.
Yeah, exactly. So they said you can only do 2 bikes at a time, and then when you get back, if there's still room, then you can re-sign up for 2 more and do that kind of thing. So I was like, all right, well, I'm not missing this one. I told the guys local, I was like, you guys can come or you don't come. Brad, the USMC guy, said he's definitely going to come up. One of the guys from Melbourne said he's going to try and swing by. He's not ever been in one of these. So, just try and get some of the guys to hang out. A lot of Orlando guys. Look at that, 3-star came in. I thought it was a bad night. 3-star, what's going on?
What's good, baby boy?
I think he's having problems. He's probably going to drop out and then come back in.
No, it just that was the first thing I heard. It just took forever for everything to catch on.
Technical difficulties.
What's up, buddy? Long time no see.
I know.
All since last week. No, it was last weekend is when I saw him last night hang out, but I don't know about if you were there.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been shadow lurking.
Been ghosting.
Yeah, I've just been throwing up ghosts in the side chat, letting people know I'm not dead.
Why would anybody think you're dead for? You just not been putting up enough stuff, or what?
No, I mean, I haven't uploaded anything. I haven't been jumping on panels, nothing. Just been dealing with shit.
It's going to be hard once the winter comes. Everybody will be, slowing down big time.
Yeah, I have enough footage stockpiled. And really, I mean, I could knock out, I can ride every day through the winter, minus when it actually snows, but I have enough stockpiled to post, 2 one week, and then 1 the next, and then 2 one week, and then 1 the next, throughout any type of shitty weather we'll have over the winter, so I'll be good.
I think that's what Cali Clutch is doing right now, because Cali Clutch is in basic training, and he's uploading one per week is how they have it set up.
Sure.
So even though he's
got it.
logged on in boot right now, he's getting one video out per week, so his channel is still actually getting some activity.
You got it. Sure.
Well, Rev, why don't you tell us about that, since you wanted to go back on me against the channel? So tell us about, are you the one that's uploading it?
Sure.
All right, there we go. So we have proof positive.
That's
It's
why.
the Illuminati, dude.
But what I'm trying to say is he's getting videos out even though he's technically in boot camp, so he wouldn't be able to otherwise. And that's just like the winner, That's
Yeah,
good.
it's a smart way to do it. There's just a lot of people that don't have the forethought, to think, okay, I'm about to be off of two wheels for what, 2 months, 3 months, depending on where you live. Some people even more. People don't have the forethought to go think, man, I need to go film 2 vlogs for every 1 vlog I put up through the positive months,
Yep.
Well, that's why I think it's crazy when, you guys who don't have the weather to ride all year, why wouldn't you just record all the time and then just make little compilations of just random bullshit when you can't ride?
Yeah, I mean, I record everywhere I go, and I've been holding off putting on, every time I film a bad driver, I will go home immediately, pull that footage out, put it in a folder, and then go through and edit my actual video from that. So I have, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 videos worth of bad drivers that I can throw up over the winter, along with the other actual vlogs that I've filmed.
I try and stay ahead. Like tomorrow's video is just about gear. I got the new helmet. I show off the new helmet. But I try and have stuff relatively about a week out if I can. But obviously some things you can't.
Yeah, but I've already seen your new helmet. I saw it on
You've
Instagram.
seen it, but a lot of other people haven't.
Anybody that follows you on Instagram?
They'd have to know which one.
Oh, yeah, I guess they would have had to have been in that hangout, plus seen it on Instagram, plus have looked at Lorenzo's helmets to know
But
which
you guys
one.
were in the side chat, so you guys are the only ones that actually were reading up on it.
That's true. I guess other people just don't care as much as I care. I like knowing that kind of stuff.
Right?
But I mean, so, those are the kind of things that I like to post up, like install videos and stuff and whatnot. Gives you something for that third video in the week sometimes when it's slow.
Yeah, so when are you posting that up? Tomorrow?
That'll be up tomorrow, yeah. I put them up around 2:30 every day when I will post them.
So everybody stand by around 2:30 tomorrow.
Stand by.
You can watch it. Just stand by until then.
Yeah, because if it's too early in the morning, I notice my videos get pushed to the bottom of the pile, and then I'm starting to get less views, and I was like, yeah, I'll leave it till later, so even when people refresh it, it'll still be near the top somewhere.
Yeah, for me, I've noticed that if I post them in the middle of the morning, say right around now, people are so desperate for videos that they'll actually watch my stuff. So I'm not really competing against anybody. It's just like, three videos put up, I'll watch it.
Yep. Anywhere between about 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., there's nothing new popped up. So everybody's just like, I'm so fucking bored.
Yeah. Normally
Yeah, I
they'll
always,
pass over my stuff, but not at 3 in the morning. Always
Every now and then I always
Say what?
Every now and then I always keep refreshing my sub box just to see if anything news popped up.
Have you ever noticed that Do It With Dan posts at about 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah. Shit, sometimes he does it at 1.
Yep. Just a thought.
Oh shit, Cycle Cruiser new video.
Oh, Cycle Cruiser.
We gotta say it together.
Nope.
Hold on, maybe I'll say it.
Cycle Cruiser, all in one motorcycle channel. Ride today.
Ride today.
His video is talking about should you get a motorcycle neck brace.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What?
But that would But then that would counteract your anti-drag backpack, right?
Right.
What a god! Well, that was you that told me that, wasn't it, Rev?
Is a neck brace going to be the next fad?
No, dude, isn't it? Think about that. If you're wearing a neck brace on the street,
You can't fucking shoulder check.
you have to rely on your mirrors. Honestly, I'm being serious now. Who the fuck only relies on their mirrors on a motorcycle?
Fuck no. In our MSF course, they said don't rely on your mirrors. Always head check.
Thank you.
I have one mirror that is 1 inch by 1 inch, so that should answer your question. Mine is to know if people are hopping out of cars behind me at red lights, but it doesn't work so well. It doesn't work.
God,
it's a miracle.
That's what I do. I watch my mirrors at a red light after I did some crazy shit. Make sure nobody's getting out of their fucking cars. If they do, I can see them.
I flip it out if I have done some things that I'm not proud of.
Hey guys, I'm probably going to jump out of the hangout now. So thank you, Niche, for inviting me, and hope to see you guys watch my videos. Subscribe.
Yeah, later,
Subscribe today.
Have a good one. Man.
Have a good
Yeah,
one.
you too, man.
Thanks for stopping by, bud.
Cheers. Thanks. See ya.
Now, if only we could get Yo-Yo in here, but Yo-Yo doesn't want to hang with us anymore. Gibby, what kind of dog do you have that's barking up a storm?
I have 2 golden doodles. Anytime they hear frickin' Cycle Cruiser, they start barking.
Oh, dude, I totally agree.
But like, who the fuck is that? Get that off the fucking computer.
Dude, I think we all need to get one. Neck brace.
No, I'm good. Thanks,
Too late. Already bought it.
I guess they made a like frickin' a tracksuit that whenever you frickin' crash, it like puffs up and does like an airbag.
They had that at the convention.
Airbag suit. It's a joke.
It was here at the convention. It was on display.
Okay, think of it this way, guys. If you go down in that, okay, not to mention that the suit is expensive as fuck. But airbags, last time I checked, are not fucking cheap. So if you go down in that, you have to have the airbag replaced, or you buy another expensive ass fucking suit. Whereas if you go down in, I don't know, an Alpine Star leather suit, let's say, is what, $1,200?
I kind of think that they're gearing that more towards the frickin' actual like track.
Okay, but wait, I have a serious question.
So,
how do those things deploy? Because because airbags in cars are killing people. Could you imagine having one strapped to your body?
It's just basically
out, not in. It deploys away from your body.
It doesn't matter. It's still an explosion happening, and they're shrapnel.
Yes, I know. It's not the smartest thing in the world. Let's not cover the logistics part of that right now.
Are there videos of somebody testing this?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
there are lots of them.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a frickin' video of it.
Oh no, let's not be realistic, Restart. I'm just saying, out of a sheer stupidity point, that they're not all that much safer, but they're probably 3 to 5 times the cost.
Oh, I can only imagine.
You're paying about $5,000 for a tracksuit that you can only use once if you go down. You better be fucking Valentino Rossi, motherfucker.
So I see this one airbag, and I see how it's working, and it literally is not going to do anything but help you not break your collarbone. Everything else is screwed.
Exactly.
And I don't even know, this won't help you. He just took a shoulder to the ground, so it's not even going to help him not break a collarbone. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't support your neck. It doesn't go down your back. It's over your shoulders, but your shoulder goes through the little... This is stupid. This is a waste of money is what it is.
It
Fucking.
was somebody's $1 million idea.
Oh, and
Hey,
they
you
will
know
make
what?
money.
And they've made a fuck ton of money off of it, I'm sure.
Oh, guaranteed.
So that's not the one I'll be buying, because that one doesn't do anything. Let's see what the safety sphere has.
$200 for bolts.
Mitch, what company was showing it at the expo down there?
That I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. They had it on display. It fully went down the chest, not like just the shoulders. It actually went down like almost like a harness coming down here.
Was it built into the suit, or did you wear it over the suit?
That I don't know. I mean, literally, the guys just showed up super late, so I didn't get a chance to really look around, and I was like, oh. But I caught outside my eye when I was walking by getting the new thing for my phone mount. And I was like, oh, cool.
There's one that I've seen that is like a vest that you put on over what you're wearing, so it would look like you're being a squid, per se. And while you're falling, you have to rip a cord.
Oh no!
That inflates. This was the first airbag system that a motorcycle had started, and it inflated around your neck and down your chest over your collarbones to your pecs.
So they just took like a snowboarding avalanche backpack and.
Yes.
Exactly. Motorcycle.
Exactly, dude. Perfect example. An avalanche backpack, and with a ripcord, you know, to.
Oh my God! Look who just showed up.
It's Yo-Yo.
Hi.
Oh my God! And she's talking. This is crazy.
All right, who's doing the frickin' the subtitles?
Bead. That's all you need to know about is bead, guys. B-E-A-D.
Or deck.
That's all you need to know about. Where's Rossi tonight?
Working on his motorbike in the garage.
Oh, okay.
On the deck, or no?
No. No. My God, I just blow my bourbon all over my laptops.
Hey, K-Dub, I just looked at the sticker here. You know how you're a 250? I'm a 950.
What?
950. Back.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, dog.
Dude, take the fucking sticker off.
Don't be a hater, dog. I'd have the tags on the side if I could. That's how we do it in the South, man.
No, we don't.
You're not in the South. Get out of here.
We definitely don't do it in the fucking South like that.
No, you're in Texas. It's in the South.
The Florida doesn't count as the South.
You need to go to North Florida, and you would be surprised.
Yeah, the panhandle of Florida is
anywhere.
redneck.
Make a straight line all the way across North Florida. From anywhere north of Orlando, it gets country very quickly.
Yeah, but people don't consider the panhandle Florida.
No, I lived in the Panhandle. It's lower Alabama.
It's definitely Florida.
No, it's Alabama.
It's Floribama.
That's actually a big bar that's right on the line of Alabama and Florida. It's called Floribama.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's really well known. It's huge, and they have big, spring break parties. No, it's massive.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of this place.
SEC, you can buy any SEC football merchandise you want in Floribama. Straight up. And some Florida State stuff as well. But that is the most mixed up area of the United States I've ever been to.
Three stars like, fuck this guy. I'll never talk to you again.
I don't know what just happened.
I did the Florida State chant.
Oh, yeah. Florida State, I think it's a shady place, but I don't hate the team per se. Not nearly as much as I hate Florida Gators.
Well, Gibby's a Florida Gator. We all know that.
You all know that I'm a big Florida Gators fan.
No, he's a UT fan. Just a fake UT.
The real UT, the one that's won more national championships.
We've already been over this. You cannot be the real UT if you weren't even a state when Tennessee was a university.
Sorry, the first one didn't do it right, so we made it better.
You wouldn't be a state if it wasn't for a Tennessee native.
Shit.
Here we go again.
Why did
Anyway,
they call us the volunteer
died
state?
at the fucking Alamo, and then the real fucking Texans went and kicked him ass.
No, you all needed help. That's why we had to come save you.
Yeah, I know, but the help you gave, we got fucking defeated at the Alamo.
But it worked. That's all that matters. It does, the outcome. Hey, the battle doesn't matter. It's the outcome of it. There was nobody left to stop it from happening at that point.
I just have to throw this in here. You guys would all be Canadians if we hadn't stopped at Washington in 1812. So.
You're not even fucking born in Canada.
Yeah. What's your point?
Shut the fuck up.
You know that's not true. It might have been delayed, but America was going to prevail no matter what. We will kill whoever we have to prevail, period.
Fuck yeah, America.
You're lucky that you're still Canada. That's all I have to say.
It's just too cold up here. You guys just don't want to come up and take over.
Well, once we drain the Middle East, look out.
No shit.
Yeah, it's not fucking far from fucking North Dakota where we're already fucking up.
If I were in Canada, I'd be starting my citizenship right now, because it's going to happen regardless, and at least that way you can be on the good side of things.
I've already got dual citizenship. I'm good to go.
There you go. I'd drop the other half. Just that was a mistake.
I still live here, and we still have free healthcare, so
Keep that fucking poutine up there, too.
Exactly. Poutine.
I have no idea what the hell it is, but alright.
I'll let Brat fucking describe poutine.
It's French fries with cheese curds and gravy. It's pretty much the best thing ever.
That sounds absolutely disgusting.
Oh my god, it sounds amazing.
That literally, I was hungry. And you said that shit. Thank you.
There you go.
You're
Good
welcome.
diet plan.
Dude, literally, that's fucking disgusting. And I love gravy. But cheese curds, bro, kiss my fucking ass. That is foul as fuck.
What's the matter with you?
That is the foulest fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know, that's putting cottage cheese on French fries with gravy.
No, not cottage cheese.
It's the same shit. That's fucking disgusting. It's the same goddamn
not
thing.
cottage cheese.
It's same fucking thing. That
You know,
is
on Super
foul as
Troopers, when they fucking pull them over and they're like, "We're headed up to Canada for some fries and gravy." That's what they were fucking talking
fuck. Where and what?
Super Troopers, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when they fucking first pull over the fucking stoner kids at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like, where are you headed? Just up to Canada for some fries and gravy. That's what they were talking about.
That's great. Good to know that they were gonna go eat some foul ass fucking food.
Fucking poutine.
You just ruined that whole movie for me.
That's disgusting. Like, oh my god.
Wait, it's a fucking movie that 3 stars actually seen? The fuck?
I've seen it multiple times, in fact.
Oh, shit.
Go figure.
I know.
So fucking nasty. You
See, now
motherfuckers
you guys don't need to invade.
Yeah, my sister-in-law is actually from Canada.
If we invade Canada, or when, that'll be the first thing to go. And then your healthcare scheme.
Well, yeah, because you can't allow any good thing to continue. You have to fuck it all up as soon as you come in, right?
I don't think the way Obama is running universal healthcare, fuck all that bullshit. I know in Canada it's a great system and blah blah blah. In America, it is not a great system. It is ran so fucked up, it's unbelievable, and that shit needs to go away as soon as fucking possible.
But in
Yeah, I've heard
Canada, they say it's great, but it's not. I had a buddy that tore his ACL, and he had to wait over a year for surgery, which required him to be off of work for over a year.
This is true.
Yeah, there are drawbacks. I mean, there's long wait times for some stuff. I mean, hey, it is what it is. It's not a perfect system, but it's better than having to pay ridiculous amounts for insurance.
Yeah, but when you
Are
take an
paying
able-bodied person and require them to be on government help because they can't work, because you can't get him in for surgery, that's a big issue, and that would be a huge issue in America. We
I
already
would
have people that
rather
want to fake injuries to not work. We
I'd
can't.
rather pay what $4,000 a year to have surgery done on my knee instantaneously, because your friend had to, I'm sure, rehab his knee, which took almost another year.
Oh yeah.
So now
And he
you're
couldn't pick the
out.
doctor either. They told him where to go. That's
So
the
you're
worst
out
part.
2 years.
I have my own. I have a doctor just for my knees alone. I have a doctor just for my fingers alone. Like anything that happens to me, I have a guy. I like having that option, and I'm willing to pay the money to have that option.
I have those options as well. I don't know where your friend lives or what his issue was. I never had any problems. I go to my family doctor and get a recommendation or a referral to whatever doctor I want to go see.
Okay, you said in a month. If I tear my ACL right now, which it's actually torn, I just choose not to go get it fixed. That's a whole different story. But I could go get my knee surgically repaired tomorrow.
I will tell you who has the best insurance, country-wise, is Germany. And if you don't know how that works, you have to go look it up. It is spot on perfect. If you want to not pay, you just want universal health care, you can deal with all the crappy lines, you can deal with all the sick kids getting in your way of your knee surgery. Or, if you have the money or the desire, you can pay for your own private insurance and go to whoever you want, whenever you want, as often as you want.
That sounds like a deal.
That way you have options.
But
Nobody can complain at that point.
But see, in America, so now we have this universal bullshit, and we have the private tier of healthcare, which essentially is semi-set up like Germany and how 3-Star described it. The problem with it is my family's healthcare for everybody in the family was what was it, like $1,500 a year for 5 people, or for a month for 5 people, and my dad has health issues. Now a month is being raised to $3,200 a month because of Obama's universal health care.
Right, because you are also paying for people, because everybody's forced to buy in. And the reason for that is they need all of that money to pay for the people that can't pay for it. And because a lot of people are saying, screw you, we're just going to pay the fine, there's not enough money left over. So anybody that wants to pay for additional health care, they're throwing the premiums up and pulling out of that.
Mm-hmm.
There's not enough people playing ball for it to work, and there never will be, because guess what? This is America, and no matter what your laws say, people aren't going to play ball, and I don't blame them. The whole thing is absolutely stupid, but they're just going to go and find other ways to get that money, and instead of it coming from elsewhere in their budget, they want everybody to have health care, and so do I. But the way that America and Obamacare is going about getting that money is absolutely atrocious.
What do you think, Yo-Yo?
Yeah. Yep.
You're finally in a freaking hangout. You got to talk.
Oh, sorry, I was on Instagram. But our healthcare or accident care, our accident care comes out of our pay. It's a tax. So if you get injured, whether it's in the workplace or a car accident, you get looked after immediately. But if you want healthcare, you you can go get it yourself.
I'd be down for that as well.
But it sucks if nothing ever happens to you and you're forced to have money taken out of your earnings.
Well, yeah, in America, you get fined if you don't pay for your own private insurance. So,
Oh, really? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
people.
guess it is kind of good that we get it taken off of us, so it is there for us.
Yeah, but it's like, there's people in America that can't afford to pay for like private health care, and now they're required to have it. So you can't afford to have it, but now because you can't afford to have it, they're going to fine you.
Right. That's what kills me about Obamacare. All of the people that could not have afforded or were on government assistance already had health care through Medicare, Medicaid, and all of that. So the only people that it was affecting were the people not on government assistance but barely scraping by. So they made a choice not to have insurance. But now that Obamacare came out, those people are forced to pay for their own insurance.
Yup.
That's kind of messed up.
You have no idea.
Yep.
Our motorcycle registration is probably 3 times the cost of a car because of motorbike related accidents, so that's why our registration is so high to pay for our accident cover, as well as being forced to pay for it out of our earnings. So having a motorbike is pretty expensive.
How much is your registration?
So it's like $100, $200 for 3 months in New Zealand, and we still have to have warranted fitness. So our motorcycle is road legal every year.
So it's $800 to register your bike every year?
Yeah, that's for a 1000cc. Probably a bit more than that actually. That's why I try and stick it to the 600cc and under range because it's a little bit cheaper.
That gypsy life.
Yeah.
I think mine's like $25 a year.
I think mine's like $100.
I don't know how much mine is.
I think my registration is about $60 for one bike and about $75 for the other for the year.
And I think actually the place that I bought my bike from, I think they kind of screwed up. Because when I bought the bike, you basically get it registered in whatever county that you live in. And whenever I was filling out the paperwork, I put down my fucking county, but I'm pretty sure that they registered it where I bought it. So that should be fun later.
Yeah, that ought to be entertaining.
Because if they think that I'm going to fucking travel all the way back up to where I bought it from to register it next year, no.
Yeah, that's stupid. I had a registration also. They lump all the quad bikes and farm bike accidents all in together as a, statistic wise. So it's so not an accurate road bike accident. You can't lump them all in together. It's just not fair. But insurance for my 600, I've got a full license, not a very good record at all. It cost me $500 a year, New Zealand, and that's full cover, to replace it for $10,000.
That's cheaper than my insurance, and I don't have full coverage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Full coverage on my bike is $18 for the year. I have liability and theft, and it's $720 a year, some shit.
Wow. I'm not sure what mine breaks down to for my bike, but I've got my pickup, my car, and 2 bikes insured, and it's like $2,200 a year for full coverage.
It's only because of the bike that I have.
Yeah, true. It makes a difference.
One, it's new, and two, a lot of people stun it out. And then on top of it, because it's naked, your insurance is more because if the bike tips over, the first thing to hit the ground is the radiator and then your engine.
Crazy.
So that's why I bought a stunt cage yesterday.
And that makes your insurance cheaper?
No, but
Okay, then.
but at least I don't have to deal with it. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
If I tip my bike over, I'm not insured for it. So $600 is essentially a lifetime insurance for us, to have a stunt cage on your bike. Like,
Yeah.
might be an extra
radical.
might be an extra 4 tanks of gas a year for the lost gas mileage in it, but I'll take that.
VP Frosty's asking how old you are, Rose.
Who
One of the guys in the side chat.
is asking what? I'm sorry.
How old you are.
24.
Bullshit.
What?
Are you really?
Yeah.
Huh, crazy.
How old did you think he was?
No, I just don't think you were 24, that's all.
Well, how old were you expecting me to be? Like 18?
No, I
or
honestly
30?
thought you were a lot younger, actually.
Why? Because I'm such an asshole.
Yeah, because you rip mirrors off on the regs.
That comes with practice.
I've almost been riding for 5 years. Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm glad I don't live in California. My mirrors are safe over here in Tennessee.
Your mirrors are safe if you look twice for motorcycles. I mean, that's just in general. Like, I'm not that bad when it comes to that. Like, yeah, I'm bad. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a fucking saint in comparison. I'm still bad, but there are people who, in the same amount of time of riding, I'm sure have knocked off more than 5 times the amount of mirrors that
I all fucking did today.
I mean, in almost 5 years, I've broken 7. I'm not saying it as like a my dick's bigger than yours thing. I mean, it's whatever, but I've broken 7 mirrors in 5 years. So
I broke 1 and it was on my bike when I dropped it.
Well, in that case, broken a mirror.
But like, have you guys seen Ninja Nero's latest video?
Yeah.
So you know how he slaps the mirror in?
Mm-hmm.
In those, if I'm feeling nice, I will push your mirror out. I won't break it, but I'll just fold it outwards. So it doesn't, you actually have to stop and move it in to where, because like an automatic window or an automatic mirror will fold your mirror from in to out, but it won't fold your mirror from out to where you can see it. So I make you actually physically stop your car, go to your passenger side, and pull your mirror in.
Either that or they just drive down the road not being able to see out of their mirror.
Which means you have to shoulder check and be more aware.
No, theoretically.
No, they still won't do it.
Why does AGV have stupid colors on their helmets?
Because Valentino Rossi is sponsored by AGV. And so
No,
he,
but like even the regular ones, I want this helmet so bad, but like it's just the absolute ugliest colorways possible.
yeah.
Oh, so quiet in here.
Okay, Rob Dyrdek. Like now he decides to pipe up.
I'm getting tired. Just letting you all know ahead of time. That's why I'm going to take it down in like 30 minutes or so.
Oh God, this guy.
No, seriously, I'm like right now. If you can't tell, when I stop talking, I start getting tired.
Dude, I mean, you can take it down whenever the heck you want.
True that.
Yeah.
Start talking, bud.
There's not a ton of action in the side chat. Liquid Ice just got here, but he can't join because of the kid.
Street Rookie's just commenting on my video. He must still be awake.
Well, it's only midnight out there, right?
Yeah, 12:33.
Yo, trying to get everybody excited with titties.
I haven't seen him comment on a video in a long time.
Who, Street?
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever commented on one of mine.
No, I think I saw him comment on one of yours once.
Did he?
I think so. Could be wrong.
Oh, we got Filibuster in the chat. That's his new channel after he accidentally deleted his whole channel last week.
Oh, that's gotta be shitty.
When you delete your channel, all you have to do is sign into that channel and re-upload it, and it will pop back up.
I don't know. I've never deleted my channel.
I had a buddy do it.
He reckoned he couldn't get it back, but
You definitely can.
mm.
The only way you cannot get your channel back is if YouTube bans it because of copyright strikes.
Right.
Yeah, I hope that never happens.
Well, don't use copyrighted music or materials.
No, I do that all the time. They just make you change the music.
Yeah.
Some songs you can get away with, some you can't. But I haven't had any.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Like if they hit you up and you don't change it, then you know the copyright people can just have their money, or you can unmonetize it. You're fine, so it doesn't really matter either way.
When I first started, I had a couple of songs in one of my videos that I got copyright notices on. I just unmonetized it, and it all worked fine.
Yeah, none of my stuff's monetized.
Wait, none of your stuff is monetized?
No.
Then you can use whatever the fuck you want.
I know you'd think so. That's why I didn't monetize anything, but I'm always getting in trouble for something.
That's fucking ridiculous. If you're not making money off of it.
I know.
It's all
Almost
about
ridiculous.
Rich,
Yeah.
quit your job, bro.
That's right. Make them monies. Make them YouTube monies.
Quit that job, pick up some random women, live a good life.
That's the plan.
Oh, I didn't see that Thunder left.
Did he really?
Yeah, he left a while ago.
And he bounced
His
out.
computer crapped out.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Fat cat on a bike likes your page. Never heard of that screen person before.
He's cool. He's one of my subs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's cool.
Is he out on your side of the woods?
I think he's closer to you.
I'll have to look them up. I've never heard of them.
There's so many freaking people out there.
Yeah, you're subbed to them. It shows you that you're subbed.
Yeah.
About Kansas City. So he's right in the middle of the country.
Fucking A.
That's cool. New people. Like I said, I don't even know these people's names. That's how crazy it is. The motovlogging world is massive.
Yeah, it is.
It's not that big.
Pretty big.
It's a small fucking world.
Yeah, when there's drama going on, it's pretty bloody small.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm here. I love the drama.
I can't fucking stand it. The amount of drama in California is unbelievable. They could do a fucking reality show of motovlogging.
Sometimes I think that's what people's goals are. To make it so dramatic that reality TV producers are like, hey, let's go set up with this community, get the good stuff.
I could actually fucking imagine an actual like reality show like that. A group of freaking motovloggers, and they just follow them going around to all the different places to ride around the country. Let's fucking do that.
Yeah, but then
you'd either get a whole bunch of idiots with huge personalities, or you'd get some really cool riding videos.
Well, welcome to the motovlogging community.
Yeah.
Yep.
A whole bunch of idiots with big personalities. Including myself. I'm not talking trash about anybody else. Because including me too. But we all suck as human beings, let's be honest.
Yep, we're all terrible. No, 3-star is a pretty good human being.
There's a lot of people right now that would not agree with you.
I don't really give a fuck. If my opinion offends you, good. I'm kind of happy it did.
There's filibuster.
I tell people I can either be your fucking best friend or your worst enemy. It's up to you.
Yeah, just ask Monster Fairings.
Right. God, I want to just fucking punch all them fuckers in their faces. Really, really do.
Okay, can you guys do me a favor? If you guys are on your computer, try and find a set of FZ09 black tail fairings. Doesn't sound that hard. I've been looking the whole fucking night, so if you guys can find a pair.
Well, it was like the other day that we were freaking talking about the freaking clutch cable. Oh, yeah, they have to make that. No. Sure
Oh,
don't.
you would totally think that they would make that. They
What are we
don't.
looking for? FT09 black.
Rear fairings, basically, like the two little tail fairings.
Wouldn't it be easier to just go Google a paint shop?
No, because then that would probably be like $150 out here to fucking paint them, and they're probably $100 for a pair, and then I would have 2 per. I need 2 per.
Okay, wouldn't it be easier and cheaper to go buy some Plasti Dip?
Yeah.
Yeah, except that ain't going on my bike ever.
Get fucking hand of rides to fucking hydro dip you some shit.
Yeah, he'll hydro dip you.
I need 2 per.
So I can be stomping in my Air Force One.
Can you believe that song is like 15 years old already?
That's
What the fuck is it?
Nelly, Air Force Ones.
Yep.
Right. I get sick of asking questions all the time. It's so annoying.
You have to go look up the song now because it's fucking.
Yeah, you have to. It's a black American thing where they love to have their shoes, okay? So you'll understand real quick. They love their Jordans.
Oh God.
How many pairs do you need?
At least 20 minimum.
At least two
Two
per.
per. 2 per.
Oh my god.
They need 2 per.
I need two per. Like, what are you, a cat, Nelly? You need to purr?
Got that right.
I check.
Well, I'm never buying a new helmet. It's official. I'm gonna have to learn how to actually wash mine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, hello. We have Fresh Mason here.
Filibuster.
What is up, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up, bud?
Hey, 3-star.
Yo,
What size is your dome piece?
small.
Fucking A.
Are you serious?
You have a small helmet?
Yeah.
Fucking
Head
XL.
that thing.
You know what they say about small heads, small helmets.
Oh my god, even my head's bigger than your head.
You have more hair than I have. Shave your head and see what happens.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Bro, are you fucking joking me? A small?
I like my helmet's tight, dude. You ever seen Peyton Manning take his helmet off when he gets done playing football?
Yes, he's got red marks all over his head.
You got that right. Same thing with me riding.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, I like my face squished.
Where's XL?
I wear a medium, but like, what the fuck, man?
My fucking dad has to wear a double XL.
I was just gonna say, yo, when you're done with that little variant, you can just throw it my way when you buy a new one. I'll send you $100. Like, but no, this motherfucker gotta rock a small.
If you get a small variant with like medium cheek pads, it's perfect. Because like that way your face isn't all smushed up, but it's tight on your dome.
What?
Yeah, I wear a medium.
Yeah, and I guarantee both of you all could put a small on your head.
No.
Dude, I couldn't.
Not a variant.
Wouldn't even go in.
Not a fucking variant, bro.
Once you get a variant actually on, and you get the thinner cheek pads, a small fits like a medium.
I've tried on a variant.
The cheek pads are what's tight on a variant, not actual dome piece.
Every helmet's different, everyone's head shape's different too.
I don't know. Now I gotta go try a small helmet on. Let's go find a small
I tried with some of those helmets. What's the Icon Armada? No way.
Yeah,
It took me a large in order to get it on my head, and it was too loose.
Bro, you just don't know how to put a helmet on with
That's
this.
because it has to loosen up. My small, I could barely get on my head with the thinner cheek pads in it. But once you get the straps, pull them out, not down, after a while, it goes right on your head.
Tried it. I was with a dealer. They were actually sizing me. Couldn't get it on. Then when I finally got we could get the large on, then it was too loose. No, seriously, the sides of the plastic were cutting in on the skull of my head.
Yes, that's how it should be. You want it to be tight to get on, and then when it's on, it fits. Whereas the large, even though you could get it around your head, it was too big. That's how
the medium was literally cutting in on my skull. It hurt so bad I couldn't push it in. I originally ordered one offline. I had to send it back to get my money back, and I lost out on that. I said I'll never do that again. So when I bought this helmet, I went straight to the dealer, and I tried on different stuff.
That was one of the reasons I didn't buy a variant, is because there was no places around here that actually had them that I could try them on.
I would definitely say a variant. Helmet you have to try on.
Just go through RevZilla. It's $8 if you have to send it back and get a new one, and it's free shipping. So you get $8 per mistake you make.
I thought the first one's free.
It's free shipping, but when you send it back, you have to pay $8 for the postage code or whatever. But what I did is I just went through my buddy who works for a corporate company that has free shipping, or he doesn't have to pay for shipping, I should say. So he sent it back for me, so I didn't pay anything because I got a medium variant first.
Ish, and I get out of this place. Oh my god.
Who's on Instagram?
That's Thundercats Riding's Instagram.
Yeah. See, I told you it wasn't easy to fucking find this bullshit.
I'm gonna do it first pop.
Thought I would.
What?
Kara Anderson.
Might have
Like,
fucking had a typo.
I found the left side, but I can't find the right side. Left side, but they don't have the right side.
You can order them from Monster Fairings, maybe.
Monster Fairings doesn't make them.
Fuck. I can't wait to see what they actually try to offer me. It's probably going to be basically nothing.
It's gonna be like, oh, we'll send you $20 worth of stickers.
Yeah, if you think I'm going to put any fucking sort of Monster Fairing stickers on my bike.
I didn't say you were gonna put them on your bike. I'm saying that's what they're gonna send you.
No, I mean, I think they're probably just going to offer to, like, freaking refund the like, custom pricing back.
Fuck you. Tell them that ain't good enough.
Oh, I'm aware. And it's, you know, like I said, the fairings are actually in San Francisco right now. So
Hey,
hopefully,
no, that's a FC6. Never mind.
hopefully I'll get them, and I really hope freaking like the end of this week. If they get here the end of this week, or then I should be okay. But if they come in freaking mid next week, I don't know if it'll be able to be done. So it might be just wait until after the freaking meetup. So them bitches get on, and that'll piss me off a lot.
Just turn it into a Street Fighter. Hell with it.
Well, I mean, the wrecked fairings are on there. It's just there's no reason that it should be taking this long. Literally, I ordered the frickin' fairings on the 10th of last month. And on their website, they quote like 16, 21 days to get your fairings. But that obviously didn't happen. And even with the screw up, if they'd have just started making them right after they screwed them up, they'd have still been fine. But they decided to sit on their ass for a couple of weeks.
I found a subframe before I found tail frame. Unbelievable. A fucking subframe. You gotta be shitting me.
I was looking a few minutes ago. I kept finding like fender eliminator kits and stuff like that, but nothing for the tail fairings.
Oh, I found a left and a right, and they have fucking writing on them. That's wonderful.
Wait. I can't tell if these are front. It says front, but they look the exact same as the rears.
Screen share or link it. I'll tell you.
There's left inner fairing. Wait, okay, hold on. Which ones are you looking at? The little scoopy looking ones? Like go down to the side of the seat and then swoop up by the tail?
Yep.
Yeah, these are front ones then.
Yeah, bro. telling you. Fucking ridiculous.
Paint them, dude. Rattle cane them motherfuckers.
Let's see.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna drop out for the evening. Head off.
Yeah, we're about to shut it down here in a few minutes anyways. I understand. I'm searching for homes online out of state, so that's what I've been doing.
Thanks for the invite, Mitch.
Anytime, buddy. Swing on by.
You bet. I'll talk to you guys again later.
Bye.
Later.
Ciao.
I don't want to fucking exhaust, bitch. Something like clicked on.
Oh, wait. So you're just looking for that thin strip, because the fat piece that attaches to the thin strip is separate.
What are you talking about? The left side and the right side are not the same. Well, they look different.
Right, I'm saying... I thought that was all one piece.
No.
On the left side. You know, like the little... like where your legs go down? I thought that was attached to the strip that runs up behind the seat, but that is not the case.
No. This little thing right here. That little screen share. But I don't want them used. Like, that's the thing. Like, what in the fuck? This thing right here.
It's just showing your leg. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let me...
Is that the bottom?
It goes on the side of the bike right here. Look. That's what it looks like. Boom. That's the inside. That's the side. This is the back.
How about that progressive quote, though?
Yeah, whatever. Fuck progressive, bro.
So I have.
Yeah. You have fun with that, bud.
I don't pay very much at all.
Yeah. And progressive tried to fuck me in my fucking accident, so they can go fuck themselves. They found I was at fault when the lady pulled a U-turn on a one-way street in front of me. I had to peel that shit, and I was like, all right, cool, later. Thanks for fixing that. You have a good one.
See, I want to like buy a small home where there's like big mountains and stuff around.
What in the fuck? Where did that come from?
What am I doing, man? I'm bored.
Jesus.
Come from New Zealand.
Like, I just want to be in the mountains.
That's what I want to do, man. I want to see the big mountains and stuff. They're nice looking.
I just want to see yourself.
And no, I don't want to live in California. No, I don't want to pay 10 times more for everything.
I didn't say come to California. I'd say move to upstate Georgia and go live in the fucking mountains then.
That ain't mountains what I'm talking about.
Then go to New Zealand, bitch.
Person, West Coast or anything.
Colorado, Rocky Mountain High.
There you go.
That John Denver's full of shit.
Jeez.
I thought there'd be more mountains. John Denver's full of shit. Those your skis? Both of them?
So you don't have any mountains where you can go skiing or snowboarding anywhere near you?
Yeah, they're everywhere around here.
Oh, so what are you whinging about then?
I'm fucking with you.
No, he lives in Florida. There's nothing but fucking straight roads and swamps.
It's very, very flat in Florida. There's a little bit of small hills where a couple, maybe 100, 200 feet above sea level, but that's about it. We're not talking anything big at all. It is beyond flat here, but like you said, you can see for miles in a straight road when you're on the road. You see miles and miles and miles ahead of you.
Oh my god.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm
Just
so
keep
glad we
on
don't have
going.
any
There's
straight
nothing
roads.
out there. It's more green in front of you.
Yeah,
Do you think
whatever.
that's why people tend to motovlog a lot? Is because that's all they have is straight roads, whereas New Zealand you don't get motovloggers because that's all we have is corners.
There needs to be more people.
See, the part that I like to watch is when somebody talks while they're on some twisty ass road about a cool topic. I think that's always fun.
No way, that would be so hard.
That's why I think it's cool.
I'm so gonna try that next time I hit the hills this weekend. But chances are it'll just be like, oh my god, that line was fucking awesome, or fuck, that was wide, or damn, that
Doesn't
was
matter.
fast. Like, you wouldn't be able to pick a topic and discuss it to death.
It's all fucking.
And you have an invite. I didn't know you were in here, but I sent you an invite to the chat because I'm about to shut it down.
It's all Yo-Yo says. It's fact.
JCR, I'm going to send you a private invite as well if you want to come into after party, hang out, but I'm about to shut this down here. So all you guys have private messages right now. Anybody want to say goodbye for the evening?
Yeah, I want to let people know that Swiss Miss does not mix in with cold almond milk, so don't ever try it to make chocolate milk. It doesn't work. That's all I want to say.
All right.
What in the flying fuck would make you want to do that?
I wanted like a milkshake, and I didn't have any ice cream, so then I thought chocolate milk will do, but then I didn't have milk or chocolate syrup, so I got almond milk, and I found Swiss Miss, and thought that'll work, but it doesn't work.
Ooh, that's
So now I'm stuck.
where's the nearest sink?
I'm still trying to figure out a way to get this to mix, because it smells really good.
Yeah, I just did notice this niche on the right side of the thing on all the like related videos. It's nothing but Rob Dyrdek.
Damn right. Maybe we'll get some subs off that. They'll be like, oh, Rob!
Yeah, fucking Rob's there, man. He's even wearing one of the hats
Rob?
with the sticker on.
Oh, shit. Sub. DC will be like, we need to send you some more stuff. Stand by.
Stand by.
Oh god.
Stand by.
A quick
Stand
update.
by for more DC stuff. Here it comes.
Yeah, stand by. Quick update. It is chunky and looks gross, but it tastes excellent.
So are you retracting your statement of never do it?
No, don't do it, but if you get real desperate and you're willing to have some chunky, filmy chocolate milk, go for it, man.
All right, I'm going to shut it down, guys. Any last comments before I go ahead and take it off air?
Sub to Rev Bomb.
Yeah, sub Rev Bomb.
Sub to Rev Bomb. That is the word of the day. Make it happen.
Oh, and unsub K-Dub.
Unsub K-Dubs. There we go.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. More than welcome.